ஏன் வளர்த்துக்கிட்டே தெரியுறாங்க. சார் டாக்டர் ஐயதுரை சார், அவங்க ரவி சார் என்ன நேமில் இருக்காங்க?
நான் அந்த உங்களோட இதை யூஸ் பண்ணதுனால வந்து கெப்பாசிட்டியில் வந்துருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். கேன் ஐ ரீநேம் இட்?
ஓகே சார்.
கேன் ஐ ரீநேம் இட்?
எஸ் சார், யுவர் நேம் ப்ளீஸ்.
That's a good observation. Appreciations to you.
Okay, sir. Now it's okay. Thank you.
Dr. Shivashakti is very particular about, I always appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Always he has new observations.
You're right, sir.
டாக்டர் பிரேமலதா மேம்.
சொல்லுங்க மேடம்.
சார் விஸ் சார் நேம் வருதான்னு கொஞ்சம் பாருங்க மேம் நீங்களும்.
சரி சரி. எனக்கு attendees நேம் லிஸ்ட் வர மாட்டேங்குது மேம்.
இருங்க உங்க ஹோஸ்ட் கொடுக்குறேன். இப்போ பாருங்க.
இன்னும் வரல.
இல்லை மேம், நீங்கள் நவ் யார் ஹோஸ்ட் மேம். மிஸ் சார் வந்துட்டாங்க. VC sir, good morning sir.
Good morning to all. Good morning to all.
Morning,
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to all. Good morning to all. Welcome, welcome.
Sir, வணக்கம் சார்.
Vanakkam, vanakkam, welcome.
Very good morning, sir.
Very good morning to all.
Good morning, Dr. Panchanatham.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Surshati madam start பண்ணிடலாம்ல?
Let's கேட்போம். Sir, VC sir.
Yes, madam.
Shall we start, sir?
Yes, sir. I am free, but for me, next meeting only after 11 o'clock only. But
Okay.
you assess your situation, whether participants need to come. If everything is ready, you can start.
Yes, sir.
We shall start, ma'am.
Yes, sister. Yes, sister.
Hello, ma'am. You can start.
Yes, Senthil, ma'am.
Shall we
Shall we
go?
start?
Yes, sure. A very good morning to everybody and a warm welcome to all of you present today. My name is Yentil De Silva and I'm very happy to be your MC on this day. We have a very interesting first day planned for you, so please stay around till the very end. I would like to welcome Dr. Sivasakti Rajmal from Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, Chennai.
Please.
He is the assistant professor in the Department of Educational Psychology and the organizing secretary today. This is the welcome note by Dr. Sivasakti.
Thank you, ma'am. A very good morning to you all. Welcome every morning with a smile. Look on the new day as another special gift from your creator. Another golden opportunity to complete what you were unable to finish yesterday. Be a self-starter. Let your first hour set the theme of success and positive actions that is certain to echo through your entire day. Today will never happen again. Don't waste it with a false start or no start at all. You were not born to fail. Welcome the challenges. Look for the opportunities in every situation to learn and grow in wisdom. It's a moment of great privilege and honor for me to extend a hearty welcome to all of you today at this memorable event for 7 days international online conferences on high impact teachers for today and tomorrow. A leader is one who knows the way. A leader is one who goes the way. A leader is one who shows the way. A person always doing this best becomes a natural leader just by an example. I take this opportunity to welcome and thank our chief guest and guest of honor, Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor N. Banjanadam Sir, Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, Chennai, for rendering his precious time and blessings us with his esteemed presence here today. We are all really thankful to you, sir, for your encouragement, support, motivation, and guidance for making our programs in a grand success. Without your guidance and motivation, these programs would not have been possible, and we shall be eternally grateful to you, sir, for your valuable assistance. Leadership is the art of influencing others. A successful leader gets the things done, whether it is simple or complex, easy or difficult, possible or impossible, with a single smile or with a magical smile. A charismatic and influencing leader never scolds, never rebukes, never shows any negativity towards anyone, and never gets angry. An achieving leader is always positive, is always encouraging, is always systematic, is always planning for short-term and long-term goals. Everyone can be a leader, yet only a select few can become a great leader. Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University is lucky to have a successful leader, a charismatic, influencing leader, an
Thank you,
achieving
madam. Thank you.
and an administrative leader.
Enough,
Yes, he is
madam.
none other than Professor N. Panjanadam sir, the Vice Chancellor of Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, Chennai. He has many more credits packed with diamonds and many gems in his crown. He is well known for his work in the field of education, business administration, and in the social services. He is the man of letters, man of the actions, man of humble, and man of the kindness. He is always wearing a winning smile on his face. He is one of the inspiration and driving force to all of us, being a multi-faced personality. As an educationist, good trainer, motivator, good thinker, writer, and a public speaker. He is not only our teacher, but our motivator, philosopher, trainer, and guide, all molded into one person. We will be always very grateful to have a teacher like you. He is always bold in his thinking and determined in his
Thank you,
actions,
madam.
able to take risk and think creatively about the future. Honorable Vice
Thank
Chancellor,
you, madam.
sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor, your trust is our asset. Your presence is your presence is the essence. It makes a difference. We express our deepest gratitude for supporting us and welcome you to be a part of our global community. Let us welcome you with the warmth of our hearts. Amidst his busy schedule, he has accepted our invitation and delivered the presidential address. Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, I feel very happy for your presence and on behalf of the organizing team of Center for Capacity Building Program for School Teachers, Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, Chennai, and Saint Charles College of Education, Madurai, and Talent is USA. I welcome you, sir, for this inaugural function of 7 days international online conferences on high impact teachers for today and tomorrow. With all my pleasant greetings, I welcome you, sir. I extend my warm welcome to Professor B. Balakrishnan, Registrar, Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, Chennai. I feel very honored and extend my warm welcome to Professor M. Govindan, Controller of Examination, Dean of Faculty, Head of the Department of Educational Psychology, Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, Chennai. It's a great honor and an immense pleasure for me, and I am profusely overjoyed to welcome for the inaugural function Dr. Sister Amali Anbarasi, Provincial Eastern Province, Sister Charles Borromeo, Chennai. Dr. Sister Amali Anbarasi is a multi-faced personality, and also she is able to administrator and a good leader, as setting herself as a perfect example and she is the founder of St. Charles College of Education. Sister Ammi is very dedicated, caring, motivated, determined, enthusiastic, and energetic woman. Dear sister, I feel very happy for your presence, and on behalf of our organizing team, I welcome you, sister, with all my pleasant greetings.
Thank you, Sivashankar.
I feel very honored, and it's a glorious moment to extend my warm welcome to Mr. Pradeep Antony, co-founder and CEO, Talent is USA. He is always bold in his thinking and determined in his actions, able to take risk and think creative about the future. He is very fond of loving books. He is very kind and very caring person. He likes to comfort in the best of his ability, and he is always super smart. He has a good experience, and he is an inspiring teacher. He is a great communicator, positive outlook, courageous, humble, and great motivator. He has the ability to build caring relations with students, very friendliness and approachable, excellent preparation and organization skills. I welcome you, sir, for this inaugural function with all my wishes and greetings.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you.
I heartily welcome Reverend Sister Sabina Jose, Secretary, St. Charles College of Education, Madurai. Sister Sabina Jose is very interested in doing innovative things, and she is the key to unlock the student's mind, and she is a guide to mold the student's mind. She is very kind and dedicated. She is profoundly loved and respected everyone. She is rendering her valuable service to St. Charles College of Education as a secretary. Welcome you, sister. It's my pleasure and
Thank you,
heartily
ma'am. Thank
welcome
you.
Mr. Leo Fernandez, co-founder, CEO, Talent is India. He is a man of distinct vision and fountainhead of illuminating ideas, an idol of knowledge, experience, and inspiration to all of us. We found ourselves very lucky to have such a talented and competent personality as a teacher among us. We are really very grateful to you, sir. On behalf of our organizing team, I welcome you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you
I
so much.
find immense pleasure to welcome Reverend Sister Catherine, student counselor, St. Charles College of Education, Madurai. A teacher is one creates alluring ambience with his students and set a target in their minds who make the students able to bear the hardships and aware them of upcoming circumstances. We appropriate the services of Sister Catherine as a best counselor, guide, and mentor of personalities and societies. Welcome you, sister. I extend my warm welcome to Miss Ramona Viswanathan, Director, Talent is India. And I welcome all the resource person. I heartily welcome to today's eminent resource person, Professor Ravi Govindarat, Head Training and Development. We all are extremely happy and congratulate the resource person, Professor Ravi Govindarat, sir, about his deeds, endeavors, and endless contribution towards the education and the society. He is very respectable personality who is widely known to have put a lot of efforts in encouraging the students. It's a great pleasure to welcome such a noted personality as our resource person today. So on the behalf of one and all present here, let me please extend a welcome you, sir. I welcome all the organizing members of the program. I welcome organizing secretaries, one of the organizing secretaries, Principal Dr. Vayadurai, sir. I welcome you, sir. I welcome all the organizing members of the program, Dr. Joseph Catherine, Principal, SMCE Chennai, Dr. K. Mohan, Deputy Registrar, TNTU Chennai, Mr. K.S. Anbuchelvam, CEO, Exosam Perungudi, Mr. R. Tirupati, Black Educational Officer, Arimalam Union Pudukkottai, Dr. P. Subramanian, Assistant Professor, TNTU, Dr. K. Ratiswari, Assistant Professor, TNTU, Mr. S. Balamurgan, Assistant Professor, TNTU, Dr. T. Premalata, Assistant Professor, Bardiyar University, Dr. S. R.O.K. Elizabeth Josephine, Assistant Professor of Biological Science, SMCE, Dr. S. Vijayalakshmi, Alumnus, TNTU, Mr. S. R.O.K. Sami, PhD Research Scholar, TNTU, Mr. J.T. Augustine Javakumar, M.Ed Scholar, TNTU, Mr. Bhakyam, Assistant Professor, SCCE, Mrs. Angel, Assistant Professor of Max, SCCE, Mrs. Amudavalli, Assistant Professor, SCCE, Dr. Dahira Banu, Assistant Professor, SCCE, Mr. Nedumaran, Physical Director, ACCE, Mrs. Uma, Librarian, ACCE, Mr. Arul, ACCE, Mr. Vincent, Office Assistant, ACCE, Mr. Peter, Director, Talent is India, Mr. Brabin Raj, Director, Talent is India, Ms. Dipna, Talent is India, Mr. Brave, Talent is India. I welcome everybody with all my pleasant greetings. I heartily welcome all the participants for this international online conference and ensure that we will do everything possible to equip you with the best possible teaching, resources, and training methods so that you are able to shape up your life and career for challenging the world out there is in this pandemic. Once again, I welcome you all with my pleasant greetings. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Sivasakti. With great pleasure, I would like to welcome Professor N. Panchanatham, the Vice Chancellor of Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, Chennai. Professor Panchanatham has experience of over 30 years in teaching academics, research, and extension activities. He has visited over 500 educational institutions in over 36 countries for academic purposes. Here
Thank you.
is Dr. Panchanatham giving the presidential address.
Thank you. Good morning to all. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If there is any connectivity problem, please inform me. I will switch off my video
Okay,
so
sir.
that better audio will be possible.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
As such, I'm audible now, no problem.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Very good morning to every one of you. Respected colleagues, authorities and colleagues in the Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, respected authorities and colleagues in St. Charles College of Education, Madurai, respected authorities and colleagues in Talent Ease from United States of America, others who have directly or indirectly contributed for the success of this program. All of us are jointly organizing this 7-day international online conference on high impact teacher for today and tomorrow. I'm very happy to say that overnight, because of Corona, most of us have become high impact, at least teachers have become high impact, at least in one aspect, that we have switched over to online classes. Otherwise, it will take a lot of years. Overnight, we all have become online class teachers, online seminars, webinars, online programs. So towards that, we are moving. And I'm very happy to address the Dr. Amelie Anbarasi, who is going to give the keynote address, very respected person from Charles Borromeo from Chennai institution, St. Charles Borromeo from Chennai, and Dr. Sabina Jose, respected secretary. Similarly, Professor Ravi, respected Professor Ravi Govindraj, head training and development from Global Opportunities, soft skill trainers. Professor Govindan, respected dean. Professor Pradeep Anthony, respected co-founder and CEO. Respected resource person. Every day, great people are going to address, and maybe today, resource person Vayadurai, Dr. A. Vayadurai, principal, he will be taking care of all resource persons and all. Madam Untitled D. Silva, you have gotten a very good community language skill. People, those who are listening to you, very much impressed, including me. Keep it up. God bless you. With this note, once again, I'm very happy to address not only all the resource persons, all ladies and gentlemen, but also very particularly all participants, respected participants, because they are very responsible persons even during this pandemic period. They show interest in learning or getting reinforcement on already learned skills.
Sir?
The voice is not audible, sir.
He's rejoining.
It's on mute now.
Hello.
Sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Sorry. My problem is with me, my side. Sorry. Now am I audible?
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Okay. So once again, I'm very happy to address all the respected persons, and very particularly Sivashakti Rajamma has become welcome address specialist in the country. So any welcome address for any program, including great program of international stature, she keeps motivating people by telling all good words. But as far as others concerned, whatever words she told, everything is true. But about to be whatever she told, I have to learn all these things. I don't say what she did, what she told is false, but I have to learn. I have to learn a lot of things, good words she told. And she's a very hardworking teacher, committed teacher, good researcher, good human relations she maintains with all team. She has been working. So once again, I appreciate, congratulate organizing team. Everybody is responsible for the success of the program. I congratulate. I will not take much of your time because I'm also eagerly waiting to listen to all of you. Maybe in between 10 minutes, I'll go out and come back. And I am eagerly waiting. So a good topic is high impact teachers, and particularly people going to speak about soft skill. Soft skill includes actually soft skill is including communication skill. Communication. I told that how our master of ceremony, her language skill is very good. No, something not only flawless language, but also communication includes the way how politely. I remember I used to share this experience in all the meetings. When I was a visiting professor to one of the Russian universities in Southern Federal University, Russia, on actually in Andon. It's in a place near a river. It is there. From Moscow, we'll have to go. I went to Moscow. I could see I was in Moscow airport. I wanted to eat something. I'm a vegetarian. I don't have money of that country. Only I have this dollar, American dollar. So I asked a shop person, you give this vegetarian bread. Only one bread is available, but it's very difficult to communicate in English. It was a difficult task. That time he told that only one item is there, one bread is there. You go and change your money and come back. So I had to cross 3 floors to go down and change the money. So that time I could see a young boy of my son's age. He told me, he speaks English. He told me that, sir, may I request you to be my guest? May I request you to be my guest? See the language, particularly language in the sense, how politely he is unknown to me. He knows that I'm an aged person starving for food. I have money. That money is not valid here. After understanding all those things, how politely, convincingly, soft skill, communication skill, whatever you want to call, or impact-oriented boy, how politely, convincingly he is talking. May I request you to be my guest? If somebody else says, sir, can I pay you, will you eat? Or can I give you money for you? Something like that, if they ask some other language, that may not be convincing. So, teachers also need to be like that. How politely, at the same time firmly, how to convince students to make them to understand what we wanted to convey them. It is an art. Teaching is an art and science. Only then the impact will be there. Because if a student becomes a great person, teacher is responsible. I have seen it on a single day in Chidambaram, one of my colleagues, morning he was so happy, evening he was so depressed. For single reason, morning also he met his student, evening also he met his student. He told that morning I met my student, Mr. Prabhu, who is in the United States. He went as a software engineer. Now he has started his own company. He invited me to United States. All because of you only I have become to this level and all. He touched my feet. All those things, all those things he was going on talking. And the teacher was so happy to describe about his student. Evening, I could see he was so depressed. I asked him why you are so depressed. Then he told that just now I met a fellow in this small shop. He is actually jobless and working for minimum wage in a shop. And he says that, sir, I studied in your class only. I studied in your class. I did not get any job. For daily wage, I am working. So morning you see the teacher is so happy. Evening you see that the teacher is so depressed. So anybody becomes a great person, teacher is happy. Anybody becomes not a great person and suffers a lot, teacher actually is worried very much. So teachers should be high impact teachers. That's what, how do the high impact teachers, how do we do, how it impacts the students. The result is the purpose for which students joined in a company. That is what I remember in another institution when I visited, a placement was going on, campus placement was going on. I could see the company man is asking, introduce yourself. The candidate is telling, my name is Panjanadam, my mother name is Natarajan, this, that, and that is telling. Okay, go ahead. He told to go ahead. This boy went out of the hall. He understood go ahead in a different way. The company man is asking, sir, simple English is not understanding. How can I give him a job? So the placement trainer, I gave a lot of training. Good people are accommodated in good companies, but one or two are like this. So the impact, teachers impact, trainers impact, because excellent trainers have become are part of this program. Trainers impact. So all those things are very much responsible. A good example is always our great former President of India, Abdul Kalam. When he became President of India, and every paper wrote like this, that particularly in Tamil, வீடாக பேப்பர் போட்டவருடைய போட்டோவை பேப்பராக உலகம் எங்கும் போடுகிறார்கள். When he was 7 years old, 8 years old, he was in Rameswaram receiving newspaper from early morning 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock from the train, Rameswaram Express, and every home he was delivering. வீடாக பேப்பர் போட்டவர். Every home he was delivering. When he rose to the position of president of a country, great country, then everybody is writing that வீடாக பேப்பர் போட்டவருடைய போட்டோவை பேப்பராக உலகமெங்கும் போடுகிறார்கள். In all countries, they have written that Mr. Abdul Kalam, Dr. Abdul Kalam has become president of the great democracy, India. So that is the growth. That is the growth. And he remembered, thankfully, not only his family members, but also his teachers, particularly by telling a name, Mr. Sivasubramaniam, many teachers' name. So high impact teachers. Thus, this is, you see that Mr. Sivasubramaniam, a teacher, even today, if you ask him how you are happy, and he has produced a president of the country. High impact. His teaching has resulted in making a president of a country. High impact. So in that way, friends, we can go on talk about all these things. Pedagogy. There are 158 methods of teaching learning process. Case study is a method. Game is a method. Field visit is a method. Group discussion is a method. Conducting quiz is a method. Extempo talk is a method. So in so many methods, in 158 method, teachers can learn. It can be more of student-centric. Only then experiential learning will be there. Only we are hearing through lecture method, only less than 30% it reaches. Hearing and seeing, maybe 40-50%. Hearing, seeing, and doing. Experiential learning, it reaches more than 70%. That's what these great resource persons, they are going to tell in the name of soft skill for global opportunities, changing classroom from teaching places to learning spaces, creating a positive environment in classroom, critical pedagogy, and reframing analytical consciousness for information age, augmentation of next generation teachers, a neo-enhanced learning trajectory for teachers, a teacher of today and tomorrow, in so many headings. So great people are going to address they all will make all the participants to be high impact teachers. Already you are all high impact, but still it needs a reinforcement. So once again, I congratulate all those. I want to again name everybody. But I'm sorry if I have missed some of the names. It is not intentional, only due to want of time. But I congratulate all of you, and particularly I welcome all the respected resource person, delegates, participants to have a lot of collaborations with not only Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, but also St. Charles College of Education, Madurai, but also Talent is of United States, because the future is going to be collaborative world. I welcome all the respected delegates, participants, requesting you to talk to your authorities in your institutions, and we all will go for collaboration. You are welcome to collaborate with the Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University. You can see the website, all details are available. St. Charles College of Education and Talent is Institute organization. So we all will work together with this invitation. Once again, I congratulate all of you, and I hope that sister and others will especially motivate our teachers, because we have only 32 teachers, including registrar and controller of examinations. They have organized more than 600 programs in 150 days. More than 600 programs in 150 days, collaborating with great institutions like St. Charles College of Education and Talent is all over India. More than 12 countries, people participated, beneficiaries participated, and more than 200,000 beneficiaries we could identify those who were benefited out of our more than 600 programs. Apart from that, as a good teacher and good learner, they participated in 1,000 programs, including these 600 programs. As a learners, they all participated. I hope all resource person speakers will bless them. All resource person speakers, particularly sister, will bless and motivate them to continue to do a lot of programs. These programs need not be restricted to only online program. After Corona is over, I request all of you with the folded hands to visit our Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University for various MOUs, collaboration, and projects. We all will work together. We will serve the society. With this note, on behalf of Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, I congratulate all of you. On behalf of Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, St. Charles College of Education, and Talent is organization, I appreciate all the respected participants and delegates. Stay safe. God bless you. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Special thanks for your patient listening. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Sir, it was wonderful listening to you. Thank you for your words of wisdom, your insight, and your kind words to everybody. Thank you, sir. I'm extremely happy to introduce Dr. Sister Amalie Anbarasi, the Provincial of the Eastern Province, St. Charles Borromeo, Chennai. This is the keynote address by Sister Amalie. Sister Amalie?
Shall I?
Yes, please.
Yes,
Thank you, Intel. Thank you for that short introduction. Good morning, everyone. Honorable Vice Chancellor of Tamil Nadu Teacher Education University, Chief Patron of this program, and President of this day's event, Dr. Panjanathan, Benevolent Patron, Mr. and co-patrons of this webinar, erudite speakers, competent conveners, studious secretaries, illustrious professors, and genius participants. Gladly welcome you once again on my part to this webinar. We gather here in special circumstances. I can't see any of you, and yet we are together. We are in different physical places across the world, and yet we are all connected. We are all affected by COVID, and yet we share a passion for teaching and learning that will and must survive beyond COVID. The COVID pandemic has highlighted and brought into sharp relief three trends in the world today. A VUCA world, VUCA, a world that is filled with volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. Change is the only constant. Old methods have been rendered obsolete. Leaders across politics, business, health, and yes, education are groping for answers. Teachers and educators across the world have had to deal with closed schools, online classes, changing government regulations, and rapidly rising parental expectations. There is an atmosphere of fear and uncertainty. A second trend has been now common in the world. The world has become more insular and compartmentalized as lockdowns have been enforced, and each country has been primarily forced into thinking about the welfare of their citizens, their economy, their priorities. Global solidarity has all but disappeared. This will only get worse when the vaccines come, as each country will fight to corner their share, even if it means that poorer countries and communities miss out. A third trend has seen the rapid decline in human and social interactions. People have been working from home. Work, sports, celebrations, learning, entertainment. Some of the avenues for social interaction have all been shut down or severely curtailed. People have become images on our computers and phone screens. Against these trends, our roles as teachers is not just important, but has taken on an urgency. Students and parents are stressed and worried, and they are looking up to us to walk with them through this difficult time. As I look at all of you united by this role we have, I reflect on my own journey as a teacher. Today, I play the role as provincial superior for a large province of St. Charles Sisters, but at heart, I remain a teacher, an educator, and some of the most meaningful and fulfilling moments of my life have come from my role as a teacher. Therefore, it gives me great pleasure to gather with all of you as we seek to use this conference to further our own learning journeys to become better and higher impact teachers. Declare open this conference, I would like to put before you three themes to keep in mind as we listen to the rich inputs that I am sure each of the speakers will share with us over the next 7 days. Number one, the ultimate purpose of education. In today's world, there is much focus on using education to prepare students so that they can get good marks, then get a good college degree, and then get good, well-paying jobs. Education has been seen as a tool to ensure our students to support society. But may I suggest that the ultimate purpose of education is to change society. The way we form the students in our classrooms today will decide whether we have a world of war or peace. Whether we have a consumerist society only focused on exploitation or a caring society that looks out for the weak and the marginalized. Whether women continue to be discriminated against or respected and given equal opportunities to lead and change. Whether we have a world greedily eating away the earth's natural resources or follow a sustainable way of life. This, after all, is our ultimate purpose, not just to form employees of tomorrow, but human beings fully formed who can contribute to the community. So, we do not just teach math and English and biology. We are also responsible for teaching compassion, creativity, and collaboration, as Dr. Panjanathan called for this morning in his presidential address. The forming of the whole individual is even more important today. In an era where knowledge will become easily accessible, our goal should be to give our students the values, the attitudes, the skills they will need to make a difference in the world. Then we would really be fulfilling the goal of being high impact teachers. We will hear Professor Ravi Govindraj from Qatar share with us on the importance of soft skills for global opportunities. We must use that time to reflect on how, if our students must be fully rounded students, we need to become fully rounded teachers. The second theme to be fulfilled, to be delved in, is one's personal growth as a teacher. As we saw earlier, in a VUCA world where knowledge and skills required keep rapidly changing, personal growth of a teacher is critical. If one does not grow, one may continue to be in a classroom giving lessons, but one would have stopped being the high impact teacher that this conference is urging us to become. Status quo for a teacher will mean regression. The new education policy 2020 has set a very ambitious target of increasing the gross enrollment ratio. UNESCO defines GER as the number of students enrolled in a given level of education, regardless of age, expressed as a percentage of the official school age population corresponding to the same level of education. For higher education, New Education Policy 2020 wants to increase the number from 26.3% in 2018 to 50% by 2030, an extremely aggressive target. This can only become real if teachers in schools and colleges upskill and update themselves. As the New Education Policy 2020 itself puts it, the teacher must be at the center of the fundamental reforms in the education system. Technology is another area that challenges our personal growth and development as teachers. Jaskiran Arora, the Associate Dean, Academic Operations, School of Management, BML, Munjal University, recently wrote about a national level research study they conducted. The study asked university professors, describe how you currently feel about online teaching and give reasons why. The responses were divided into positive, neutral, and negative. 34% of the respondents had a positive sentiment towards teaching online. These teachers know that technology is here to stay in the classroom even beyond COVID. 24% of the respondents were neutral. online teaching for this group was a necessary but not entirely desirable option. It is a good option for tough times, but not a substitute at all, was one of the responses. It's great as it saves time, but not sure about students' presence and their understanding. But an enormous 42% found teaching online to be agonizing. One of the respondents said that teaching online feels like I'm teaching to the walls. The senses of sight, sound, touch, smell, and personality are missing, went another response. Some said, it is the face-to-face classroom experience, the human touch that creates a conducive environment for learning. Clearly, over the last few weeks, many of us have experienced this. Poor internet connectivity, distracted children, demanding parents, the challenge of teaching to a screen, and yet the message is clear. Whether we like it or not, technology is going to be in our classrooms. How we deal with it, how we approach it, will decide whether we fear it and fail in using it, or embrace it and succeed in transforming the teaching and learning experience. We will look forward to hearing from Reverend Dr. Sebastian from Rome when he shares with us on critical pedagogy and reframing analytical consciousness for the information age. Dr. Evangeline Whitehead from Saudi Arabia will support us in this journey when she shares her insights on the augmentation of next generation teachers. Father Jefferson Suresh from Sri Lanka will guide us to the new enhanced learning trajectory for teachers. The third theme to be borne in mind while gathering our concepts during this conference: changing skills, unchanging values. Many things will change. We will use different technologies in the classroom. New curricula will arrive. Children in our classrooms will have access to more and more source for knowledge. But our values as a teacher should never change. No compromise. As the saying goes, children don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. This value of keeping the child, the student at the center, is unchanging. Frank Riccio from the USA will empower us on this when he shares with us about creating a positive environment in the classroom. And Leo Fernandez will nudge us to change our mindsets so that we can convert our classrooms from teaching places to learning spaces. This is our challenge and our opportunity. The future of the world rests in our hands because tomorrow's politicians, lawyers, scientists, doctors, businessmen, fathers, mothers, and yes, teachers are sitting in our classrooms today. Dr. Jawaharlal from Abu Dhabi will enlighten us on how we can be that high impact teachers for today and tomorrow. I wish every speaker the best. I congratulate the organizers, Tamil Nadu Teacher Education University, St. Charles College of Education, Madurai, and Talentees for bringing this important event at a very important time. I thank each of you participants. Your hard work and commitment is what keeps classrooms alive. To paraphrase Henry Adams, a teacher affects eternity. she or he can never tell where her or his influence stops. This is our highest calling. And may I wish for all of you that you become that high impact teacher who not only imparts learning, but transforms lives. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you, sister. Thank you so much, sister.
Beautiful words of reflection and points to keep in mind through all these days of the conference. Thank you, Sister Amelie.
Welcome.
We would like to felicitate two people today, the co-founders of Talentees. Mr. Leo Fernandez, the CEO, joining us from Hyderabad, and Mr. Pradeep Anthony, the COO, joining us from New Jersey, USA. They are passionate about creating tomorrow's leaders today, which is the Talentees mantra. Talentees is a company which focuses on building leadership skills and values for students. They have crossed over 1 million children impact sessions, which is a huge milestone. And they work with over 25,000 children and young adults every week. They have trained over 10,000 school leaders, teachers, parents, and corporate executives. Welcome. Welcome both. Mr. Pradeep Anthony, can I ask you to say a few words, please?
Sure, Intel. I will not take much of your time. I just wanted to quote Charles Darwin here. Charles Darwin popularized the concept of survival of the fittest as a mechanism underlying the natural selection that drives the evolution of life. In today's context, in the context of the coronavirus pandemic, who is the fittest? Researchers say with no effective treatment options, survival against the coronavirus infection depends completely on building a good immune system. And when coming to schooling now, our children are faced with a bigger challenge. And how can we build a stronger immune system to teach our children? And that's what we are kind of all grappling with. How can we build this immune system for our teachers? The answer is very simple. Teachers have to develop their technology quotient, their emotional quotient, and their learnability quotient to have a greater impact on children. And that's what we've been hearing all this morning from all the speakers today. And Professor Ravi is also going to talk about that. In the education system today, focused on numbers, scores, and routine things, a few people have stepped forward to make a difference and stepped up to meet the challenges ahead. Congratulations and my felicitations to our Vice Chancellor, Professor Panchanatham, TNTEU, Sister Amli, a provincial of St. Charles, a group of institutions, Professor V. Balakrishnan, Registrar, Dr. Shivashakti Rajammal, Organizing Secretary, Sister Sabina, Secretary of St. Charles College of Education, Sister Catherine, the Counselor, and Dr. Vayadurai, the Principal, and to the St. Charles College of Education Organizing Committee. All the resource people are going to talk in the next 7 days, and to the Talentees team for spearheading this initiative to make our teachers fit to face a changing and a challenging world. God bless and good luck for this conference. Thank you.
Thank you, Pradeep. Leo, if I may ask you to say a few words.
Thank you, Yentil. I think the timing is perfect for this kind of a conference with Teachers' Day coming up tomorrow. So let me begin by wishing all the attendees, all the resource people a very, very happy Teachers' Day in advance. It is really a day to celebrate teachers because very often teachers are not celebrated because our job is a behind the scenes job, right? So we get a lot of criticism. We get a lot of, people sending arrows and very few bouquets. So a huge thank you to all the teachers for the tremendous everyday sacrifices and everyday commitment. Because I think for many of us who work in other jobs, you have a working time and a non-working time when you can switch off your job. I think teachers are not like that. They are 365 days, 24 hours, 7 days a week, you are a teacher. So even when you're at home preparing something in the kitchen, you're thinking about what should be done in the classroom, what curriculum should I cover. So thank you so much for that commitment and sacrifice. I just want to make one point, I think, which will be very useful for us to be high impact teachers. Recently, when a few of my fellow school students and I, a few months ago, actually more than a year ago, celebrated our silver jubilee from leaving school. And when we were felicitating our teachers, I remember every student who went up to the mic, nobody talked about A plus B the whole squared. Nobody talked about Pythagoras theorem. Nobody talked about the structure of the cell or benzene ring. Everyone spoke about the impact the teacher as a person made on them. After 25 years, it was not what the teachers taught that had the impact. It was who the teachers were. Who you are as a person, as a teacher, is the highest impact on your student, much more than what you teach in the classroom. And I think that is really the magic ingredient that unites all of us as teachers. Curriculum, all the students will forget, but they will never forget your compassion, your kindness, your honesty. Even now, when Dr. Panjanathan spoke, the first thing that struck me about him was his humility. That, while Dr. Shiva Shakti was praising him, he said, all those are beautiful words, but I have still to become worthy of them. The humility that he had of who he is as a person is impactful for us. And I think that is the message that I will leave for all of us as we strive to be high impact teachers. I again congratulate all the organizers. Pradeep has named everybody, so I will not run through the list of names again. So thank you for organizing this. And really, while all the resource persons, all the panelists will definitely do a good job, the true heroes of this conference are the attendees, the teachers. And I truly felicitate all of you for the great work that you're doing to building the country, to building the world. God bless you.
Thank you, Leo. I welcome Dr. A.Y. Adurai, Principal of the St. Charles College of Education, Madurai, to give the preface of the resource person today.
Your mic. Mr. Vayodhara, your mic is not on.
Good morning and warm welcome to you all to a 7-day international online conference. High impact for today and tomorrow.
Sir,
Kindly organized by.
Sir, Vayadhari sir, please.
Yes, yes.
After end of the vote of thanks and.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
You can manage.
Sister Sabina, sister, please.
I would like to call upon Sister Sabina Jose, the Secretary of St. Charles College of Education, Madurai, to give the vote of thanks.
The future depends on what we do in the present, said Mahatma Gandhi. Am I audible, Angel?
Yes, sister.
Yes, sister.
What you do in ultimately accept to be your create the moments you can, and your future will consist of what you can desire.
Sister.
So we can't hear you, sister.
Yeah.
So we can't hear
Can
your
you
voice.
hear me?
It's a little.
Yes, sister. Yes, sister.
Now it's good.
Please, on your
Chief
feet.
Patron, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor N. Panjanathan, Tamil Nadu Teacher Education University, Chennai, patrons, Reverend Sister Dr. Ramali Anbarasi, Provincial Superior, Sisters of St. Charles Borromeo, Chennai, and Mr. Pradeep Antony, Talentees USA, co-patrons, conveners, resource persons, organizing secretaries, members, educators, research scholars, students, and well-wishers. Greetings to one and all. I thank the Almighty God for His presence and blessings. I deem it as my great privilege to pose a vote of thanks on this great occasion of the inauguration of a 7-day international conference on the theme High Impact Teachers for Today and Tomorrow. Every organization must be prepared to abandon everything it does to survive in the future, says Peter Drucker. My role as a leader is always and always to keep my people cheered up, optimistic, and ready to play full out in the face of change and challenge. This is the mantra of our Professor N. Panjanadam, Vice Chancellor, TNTU Chennai. Sir, your leadership and the guidance is the success of every professor. Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, yes, yes.
It's coming and going, sister.
What about?
But now we can hear you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is the mantra of our Professor N. Panjanadam, Vice Chancellor, TNTU. Sir, your leadership and the guidance is the success of every professor of TNTU who take a lot of challenges to bring changes through various conferences and webinars during this pandemic. Our sincere thanks to you, sir. Thank you, sir. Gandhi said, you can't change people. You must be the change you wish to see in people. There is nothing more motivational than leading from the front. It motivates others when you are out there and you do it yourself. It's inspiring to them when you do what you want them to do. Dear Reverend Sister Dr. Ramali Anbarasi, Provincial Superior and the founder of St. Charles College of Education, Madurai, your valiant and able leadership in guiding the management of St. Charles College of Education is always praiseworthy. I really thank you, sister, for your undaunted spirit and blessings at the start of this conference. Thank you so much, sister. Outstanding leaders go out of the way to boost the self-esteem of their personnel. If people believe in themselves, it's amazing what they can accomplish. Sam Walton. One of the best ways to motivate others is to learn from those who have motivated you. Learn from the great leaders you have heard. Channel them, clone them, and incorporate them into who you really are. The Talentees Organization co-founders and CEO, Mr. Pradeep Antony, Talentees New Jersey, USA, and Mr. Leo Fernandez, Talentees India, have accomplished incredibly by creating leaders all over the world with their programs. Thank you for inspiring the participants with your enriching talk. Thank you. Leaders don't create followers. They create more leaders, says Tom Peters. One of your skills as a leader will be to show your people that they can accomplish more than they can think. They can. In fact, they may someday be a leader like you. Our sincere thanks to you, Professor V. Balakrishnan, Registrar, Tamil Nadu Teacher Education University, Chennai, and Mr. Professor M. Govindan, Controller of Examination and Dean of Faculty, Tamil Nadu Teacher Education University, Chennai, for your valuable leadership. One of the reasons your people wind up admiring you is that you always see their potential. You always see the best side of them and you tell them about it. A big thanks to you, sirs. A leader has the ability to change an organization that is dreamless, soulless, and visionless. Someone's got to make a wake-up call. We have highly efficient personalities in Professor Ravi Govindaraj, Head Training and Development Integral Group Holding Qatar, Mr. Leo Fernandez, co-founder and CEO Talentees India, Reverend Father V. Sebastian STB Rome, J. Dr. Evangeline Whitehead, Associate Professor, Department of English Language, Saudi Arabia, Reverend Father Jefferson Suresh, SDB Director, Rector, Don Bosco, Sri Lanka, and Professor Dr. J. R. Javakar, Founder Principal, Bright Rider School, Saudi Arabia, as resource persons. They are awaiting us to give a wake-up call to make highly impact teachers. My sincere thanks to every one of them for their generosity in accepting our invitation to serve as resource persons for our 7-day international conference. Thank you, everyone. As we look ahead into the new century, leaders will be those who empower others. Bill Gates. The greatest value of planning and goal setting is that it gives you your own life to live. It puts you back in charge. It allows you to focus on what's most important to you. My heartfelt thanks and appreciation to the conveners, Sister Mary Catherine, SCCE, and Mrs. Ramana Vishwanathan, Talentees, for empowering and working behind to plan the program as a part of our organizing secretary members. Thank you, sister, and thank you, ma'am. Man must not allow the clock on the calendar to blind him to the fact that each moment of his life is a miracle and a mystery, says H.C. Wells. When you are a positive leader with positive thoughts about the future and the people you lead, you add something to every person you talk to. You bring something of value to every communication. You are bringing a plus to your own spirit and energy with positive thought. The positive leadership suits well for the only one person, the organizing secretary, who is behind the full program, Dr. T. Shivashakti Rajamal, Assistant Professor and Coordinator of the Center for Capacity Building Programs for the School Teachers, NTU Chennai. Ma'am, we have no words to express our sentiments of gratitude, and your encouragement and motivation made this online international conference possible for us today. Our sincere thanks and appreciation, and grateful to you always for making all the possible arrangements to host this program in a grand manner. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, sister. Thank you so much.
The first law of success is concentration, to bend all the energies to one point, to go directly to that point, looking neither to the right or to the left. William Matthews. Masterful, artful, spirited leadership has ways to bringing out the best and the high expression of self-esteem in others. The enthusiastic initiatives of the organizing secretaries, Dr. Vayadurai, Principal, St. Charles College of Education, and Ms. Entil De Silva, Associate Director, Talentees, is highly commendable and appreciative. You have taken meticulous care of every details of the conference by your valuable guidance. Our heartfelt congratulations to you. Thank you for all the efforts you have put in for the success of the program. One measure of leadership is the caliber of people who choose to follow you. The organizing committee members from Tamil Nadu Teacher Education University, St. Charles College of Education, and Talentees have worked together for the smooth going of the conference. My sincere thanks to each and every one of you. My special appreciation to the technical assistant and system admin of St. Charles College of Education, Mr. Arul Moraes, who designed the brochure, daily schedule with a creative and aesthetic sense. Thank you, Arul. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm, says Ralph Waldo Emerson. When you are ready to learn something new, just get involved. Don't fade out. Remember, you are acting enthusiastic. Enthusiasm is contagious. As no program can become successful with a single person, I am very proud of all the dignitaries from India and overseas, educators, teachers, research scholars, and students. I extend a great privilege
Sister, we lost you again.
Sister?
It's not audible, sister.
Sister, not sure if you can hear us, but can you disconnect and rejoin?
Yentil, if I may make use of the mild interruption to also say that, today is also special for being the birthday of Dr. Shivashakti Rajamala. I saw a lot of birthday greetings come in. So congratulations on your birthday and a very happy birthday from all the panelists and on behalf of all the attendees. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Best wishes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Happy birthday, Shivashakti.
Thank you. Thank you, sister.
God bless you.
Thank you, sister. Thank you.
Happy birthday, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Ma'am, your mic is off. Sister
Happy
Sabina, your
birthday,
mic is off.
Dr. SSR. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yes, Sister Sabina, we can see you now. If you can unmute yourself and we can check if we can hear you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mananda. I've just completed, yes.
We missed the last bit, sister. If you could repeat the last few lines, just the last few lines. You're on mute, sister.
Sister, unmute, sister. Sister, unmute yourself, sister.
Sister, you're on
unmute.
mute.
Yes.
Thank you.
I thank you all for this international conference, and I trust that you all will have a great time ahead and have a chance to be Gosh. I wish every one of you a memorable days. Once again, I thank one and all. Thank you. Sorry for the interruption. I was getting disconnected in between. Sorry.
All part of the VUCA world. Thank you. Thank you, Sister Sabina. May I request Dr. Vayudurai to say a few words and welcome our main speaker for today.
Good morning and warm welcome you all to a 7-day international online conference on teachers for today and tomorrow, jointly organized by Center for Capacity Building Program for School Teachers, Tamil Nadu Teacher Education University, Chennai, St. Charles College of Education, Madurai, and Carentis, New Jersey, USA. In this COVID-19 pandemic period, the scholars have been generating a wealth of new ideas on teaching and learning course of action. The role of teacher is unique from time immemorial. The teachers have a high impact on student classroom management, student learning, and student outcomes. We have an unshakable confidence that this international online conference will absolutely give a clear idea on mounting high-impact teachers for today and tomorrow. Our world global development sector is quickly evolving. Trends such as localization, shift in funding, and private sector engagement are enhancing the employment landscape, grasp the opportunities available and skills, and the experience is in high demand. As you gain success with a company or prepare for new opportunities, it is important to develop and maintain a set of skills that are valued to your personality. Today is the first day of our international conference. We have a great high-flying personality to share his ideas and guide us to develop soft skills for global opportunities. Our resource person will definitely inspire every participant to develop soft skills through his resourceful staff. At this juncture, it is my great privilege and pleasure to introduce the resource person of today's session, Professor Ravi Govindaraj, Head, Training and Development, Integral Group of Holding, Qatar. I am very happy and delighted to welcome you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Professor Ravi Govindaraj received 5 MBA degrees from various fields like Human Resource, Training and Development, ISO, Fire and Safety Management, and Hotel Management from various institutions across the world. He has completed 12 business-related certificate courses, which includes Information Technology, Management Information System, International Law, and Quality System Management. He is a proven team leader, an inspiring personality in guiding groups of
So please go ahead. We can.
Yes. He is a proven team leader, an inspiring personality in guiding groups of different people into interpersonal and performance skills. He has strong project management skills, including budgeting, scheduling, and allocating resources for optimum performance and employee satisfaction. He is also an organization wizard who pays close attention to details and has a meticulous dedicated in following up. He is the recipient of Kalvi Ratna Award and Outstanding Employee Award. Professor Ravi Govindaraj has served as a resource person, guest speaker, and debate speaker of various national and international programs. Our resource person, Professor Ravi Govindaraj, is holding various positions across the world. Project Manager, Operation and Training, Integral Group Holding, Qatar, Unit Head, Operation, INOX Leisure Limited, Lido, Bangalore, Group F&B Training Manager, Goldfinch Group of Hotels, Bangalore, Mumbai, and Faridabad. F&B Manager, Heritage Group of Hotels, Bangalore, F&B Manager at Residency Group of Hotels, Bangalore, as a Project Manager at IGH Qatar. He has a forward-looking character and skilled chief. He is equipped with sound operational knowledge with updated information. He has served to strengthen his skills as a successful organizational head and team leader. Professor Ravi Govindaraj has 5-year experience in progressive hospitality catering operations in Gulf, as well as 14 years of experience in the 5-star hotel restaurant operations. At present, he is a project manager for Integral Group Holding, Qatar. He is handling about 4,000 staff from 150 countries. He is fully responsible in training around 4,000 employees and the HODs of units. We are happy to have such an eminent personality admit us. Once again, a warm welcome you, sir. I now hand over the session to our resource person, Professor Ravi Govindaraj. Kindly take over the session, sir. Thank you, one and all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for the panel. What a nice stage it is. What a nice introduction. What a nice, the way how the opening ceremony for the 7 days event, which has started. I feel very proud to be here as a first day speaker. Thank you very much. Let me start with a gratitude session. I thank God. I thank my teachers. I thank all the other teachers. I thank the panel admin, all the people over us here with me today. Thank you very much for a wonderful opportunity to be here. One letter, one notebook, one pen, one child will change the country. We'll be able to change one word. That's more than enough. My dear people, today, if you are spending few minutes with me here, I challenge you. Yes, towards success, we all can go through. Before that, may I ask the birthday baby to add some of the panelists, attendees as in the panel, so that let me take this because it's a soft skill session. So let me take it as a dual communication, interactive session. May I? Dr. Shivashakti, I'm sorry. Happy birthday, madam.
Thank you, sir.
So instead of one-way communication, so let us make it dual communication. So whoever is interested, join me for a few minutes. Let's have some activities as well. Shall I?
What sort of activity?
May I continue?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sure. Gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen, let me have a small poll just before we start the session. There is a poll there. Are you able to see this poll?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So start answering it so that let me understand what kind of a client that I'm having now, what kind of a team that I'm having. You can take about a minute time. Are you able to answer?
You can see it now. Everyone can see it? Yes. Okay. Okay. What kind of professional are you?
But the buttons are not working, I think.
Is it? You're unable to answer it? You're unable to touch it?
Pradeep, for the panelists, we can't. It's
okay.
only the attendees. If everyone can just click your option on the screen as it shows up. The options are teaching, medical, engineering, IT, or others. Is the audience able to see the poll?
Yeah, I'm able to see the responses as well. As of now, the 75% of the teaching professionals are here with me, with us.
Just touch on the option that pertains to you.
Below the option.
So 6 questions are there. It will take about 2 minutes, 30 seconds actually to complete it. Now 2 minutes are over. You will be getting another 30 seconds to go. Yeah, happy to see this. The first question says, what kind of a professional are you? The teaching professionals are almost about 93%, medical 1, engineering 1, IT 1, and the others are about 7%. The second question says about where do you want to see yourself in next 5 years? Higher position, private or government sector, abroad, business, higher position, 67, 68%. Okay. So what's your strength? Communication skills, leadership skills, problem handling, integrity. Okay, there is a big competition here because all the 4 options are almost getting the equal votes actually from the people. The fourth one, what's your weakness? Time management, planning and executing, follow-up, or others. Again, there is a battle among all these 4 equally. Who is the best trainer or the leader in your life. Teacher, there are about 63%. So let us take boss, superior, 8%. Friends, 16%. The parents, 46%. The last one, what are the soft skills required to develop yourself or the global opportunities? What is that required? Time management, 25%. Stress management, 25%, 26. Anger management, 17. Office ethics, 6. Communication skills, 25. Leadership skills, 17. Problem handling techniques, 20. All of the above, 43%. With me, there are some people. Thank you. None of the above. And it is something else. Thank you very much. 2%. Right. So may I end this poll? Okay, still some people are answering it. So that's okay. So by the time what we can do, we will go to the slide section. Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay. So now hope you are able to see the screen now. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. So the poll one, still people are voting. So I'm just leaving that on. Anything happens across or around us, there are 4 categories of people are here. We may be the drivers. We are the guardian. We are the pioneer, or we are the integrator. So what kind of a person we are? So the poll ends now. So let me end the poll. Share the results. Okay. Are you able to see the results now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is how the result is all about. That's good. So the soft skills, what the topic for the day today, there are a number of competitions among the topics. So let us take one by one, not an issue. Right. Now you can use,
So if
you
I
can
might
text.
ask you to put your screen on full mode so we can see the slide clearer.
Is it okay now?
Yes, perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Now you can use you can send the text message. What do you feel when you start your day? How do you want your day to go? What's your preference or ideas or opinion? When you start your day, every day morning when we get up from the bed, how do you want your day to go? You can send text messages. Generally what happens, we expect our day to be very happy. We want to achieve something. We want to do more. We want to have more. There are many positive items. That is how we start our day. Yes?
Many replies are coming in saying happy, successful, joyful, peaceful, colorful, energetic. So these
that's nice. Thank you so much. But what is the reality of the day? When we are thinking in that way, what is the reality? So this is a reality. Everyone fighting to get ahead. No one appreciates your contribution. Either you're getting too much help or you're not getting help at all. Deadlines are unrealistic. Longer hours or additional work. Budget constraints. Competition is eating us alive. Poor management direction or some areas. Now, thanks to Corona, Jobs insecurities. Yes or no? Am I audible to the people?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir,
Yes,
we
sir.
can hear
Oh,
you.
that's great. Okay, thank you. So we need a formula. Sir, is there any formula? Because we teachers, we always give formula, giving something so that by using that formula, we can take care of the rest of the problems and we solve it. So what is the formula? Now there is assignment to all of you here. Please take a small piece of paper and a pen and write the alphabet, letters A to Z. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Write all the letters. And now give numbers. A stands for 1, B stands for 2, C stands for 3, D stands for 4, like that. 1 to 26 letters, you give the number. A small game-based activity. Done? Completed? A small activity. You have to write A, B, C, D, alphabet, and give a number. Next calculation. Now let us count for power. Everyone wants power. Everyone wants to have skills. Everyone wants to gain their knowledge. And everybody is putting their hard work. So what does this power stands for? What is the score for power? Can any one of you count it and let me know? What is the number for P? What is the number for O? What is the number for W? What is the number for E? What is the number for R? Add together and let me know the score. You can switch on your mic and you can answer as well. No issues. The first one is power. P-O-W-E-R. Skills, knowledge, hard work. You can use your mic and you can tell me the answer. You can use calculators also, no problem.
Some are saying 77, 86, 77, 127, 16, 15, 23, 5, and 8. That is Fatima Ansari. He says that for all.
That's nice. That's nice. Thank you, Ms. De Silva. Okay, so we have got some competitions. We have got some calculations. So let us keep it aside. So let me go to another subject. Next question. How much do you see of an iceberg? In this regard, let me you got another poll. Is it visible to you in your system?
Not yet, sir. Yes.
Now?
No.
Okay. How much do you see of an iceberg? What you have seen on the screen now?
If everyone's asking, replying on the chat, please press the option on the poll directly.
That's nice. There are many people are voting now. It's almost about 40-45% people they have completed. Let me give them another few more seconds so that it's a simple question so that people can answer. Oh, that's great. Even they're texting as well.
Yeah.
That's great. So may I end this?
Yes, sir. Please share the results.
Right. Okay, kindly give me about a few more seconds. That's good. Thank you. Are you able to see the result now?
Yes, 25%.
7% says 100%, which is visible. 75% says 18% visible. 24% says it's 50-50. 34% says 25%. And this time, the last option, 10% only, 20% of the people have done it. Very good. Congratulations to all. Every one of you are right. So there is no harm in it. Right. So let me go back to the screen now. How much do you see of an iceberg? So the answer is here. Let us give some good claps to the people who have answered. The 20% of the people who have answered 10%. Very good. Only 10% of any iceberg is visible. The remaining 90% is below sea level. There are many personalities across the globe or around us. We see people, many top management, many bosses, many professors, doctorates, many people we see. We always feel a little jealous about them. Why all the growth has gone only to them? Why not me? Why the promotion has gone only to them? Why not me? Why the increments are only to them? Why not me? We always think about it. What is visible is only the 10% of their position, their designation, their salary, or whatever, etc., etc. You can take it as only 10%. What is not visible is the rest, 90% of it. Let us understand what is that 90% and what is this 10%. Visible above sea level is 10%, invisible below sea level is 90%. The iceberg phenomena is also applicable on human beings. So let us understand that. The knowledge and the skills what we are having is actually 10%. Thank you very much to Dr. Vayadurai. Said about 46, 47 degrees, diplomas, and all the other things to each and every teachers, teaching professionals. We are having a number of degrees, diplomas, certificates. But what all these things comes under only 10% category. Can you believe it? Balance 90% for one item, one word called attitude. Now there is another question now to all of you. Use your pen and paper, write attitude. Let me know what is the answer. What is the number? What is the score for attitude? Attitude, what is the number? ATTITUDE. You already written alphabet 1 to 26. You already given numbers to each and every single letters. And now find out what is this score is all about.
Every single person is saying 100%.
Wow, then they are completely, they are with me now. Thank you so much. Aptitude gives you 100%. In other words, behavior, what known to all the people, unknown to others is actually the attitude which creates the impact, the attitude which creates the values, the attitude which creates the standards, judgments, motives, ethics, beliefs. That's not visible at all, like your backbone. Backbone is not visible. Only the face is getting the fair and handsome, fair and lovely, those kind of activities, those kind of products, isn't it? Attitude gets 100. Now, let me just, you can just, because in the first calculation, somebody has gone beyond 100 plus also. So that's why, we always mention that. Why I was saying A, B, C, D completely, because sometimes some people are having a doubt also. Yes comes front or P comes, some basic doubts, it happens. So let each letter of the alphabetic has a value equally. And now the calculated skills, knowledge, hard work, attitude, power, I left it because you have got the power already. Your power answer is right. Attitude has got 100. You don't have a degree, no problem. You don't have a diploma, no problem. You don't have the knowledge, no problem. You don't have blah, 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 whatever, etc., no problem. If you have the attitude to learn, to gain, to do anything, gentlemen, ladies, it is possible. Attitude is one of the crown of all the soft skills. If you've got the right attitude, you will gain anything. You will reach, you will gain anything, everything in your life. Attitude. What you can do with attitude. You can do everything, but understand, not all at once. You can do everything if it is important enough for you to do. If it is not important, we will give, ma'am, that excuse, this excuse. We always give excuses. But if something is important to you, whatever it is, you don't bother about tea, coffee break. You don't bother about the lunch break. You don't bother about, what are the challenges. You don't bother, you will do because that is important for you. You can do everything, but you may not be the best at everything. You can do everything, but there will be limitations. You can do everything, but you will need help. So attitude, it's a hypothetical construct that represents an individual's degree of like or dislike for an item. You decide whether you like something or you don't like something. According to that, your attitude comes out. Attitudes are generally positive or negative. Views of a person, place, thing, or event. This is often referred to as the attitude object. Attitude is a state of mind. Attitude is defined as a way of looking at life, a way of thinking, feeling, and behaving. A way of looking at life, a way of thinking, feeling, or behaving. So what does this presentation gives you? The goal of this PPT is to understand the opportunity, to avoid major consequences, which by avoiding major problems. Enjoy your work, move as far as up and as far as wherever you want to go. Corona, November month or December month started from one country. January, February, March, every country, they joined hands, taking the blame. Whatever the impact happened, everybody is aware. Except the educational institutions, which has taken things on positive side. You can see we are globally connected now. All the teachers, all the students, everybody, we are connected together thanks to Corona. The positive attitude, the predisposition that results in desirable outcomes for individuals and organizations. Negative attitude means the tendency of a person that result in an undesirable outcome for individuals and the organization. Okay, how to stay positive in a competitive work environment? How to stay positive in the Corona field? How to stay positive? Because many arrows are coming towards us. Negative items are coming. Whether you like it or not, many activities are coming. Many arrows are coming to you. Hitting, touching, spoiling, damaging. Many things are coming. One of the first item is the media. The more you watch news, olden days, flash news means once in a while it comes. Why flash news? News itself, it comes once in a while. Nowadays, the flash news are actually it's running for 24 hours. And we are scared about many activities. So how are we going to stay positive? Every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day. Do you accept that? Every day may not be good. All the days are not equal. All the days are not same. But there is something good in every day. So we are going to attack that point only here. Your environment. What are the arrows? You are getting it from your environment. The other person's behavior is coming to you. If he doesn't say good morning, why should I say good morning? The negative work environment, changing environment, past experience, negative worldview, everything is coming and attacking you. So how are we going to handle the arrows? Other people's behavior, winners, negatives, etc., etc. There are many arrows are there. Everyone fighting to get ahead. Too much help or not much help. Longer hours. Competition is eating. Thanks to Corona, no job for many people, or the salary has been reduced for many people. No money for many people. How many negative items is coming to us? How are we going to survive? Oh, that is the area where the soft skills are playing a very critical role. Changing the environment. The only person who always likes change. You know what? You know who is that? The wet baby. Change. What is it we are going to change? Challenges our paradigms, alters the way we think, makes life more difficult for a while, causes stress, is an ongoing fact of life. The change is happening, whether you like it or not, the change is happening. Change is the only thing which cannot be changed. And that is keep on happening, every day happening. Okay, your past experience, what happens between your house and your office, what happens on road, what happens, your surroundings. Negative worldview. I'm sorry, the media people, kindly excuse me. I'm just talking about only the negative news is whatever is coming on the newspapers. So life is actually, there is a little questions are there in front of us. Or some people, how this top management, how these big bosses, how this big team, big people, big leaders, big trainers, big teachers, big professors, are they born positive thinkers? Or is it their choice? How this is happening only for the others, not for us? There is a question in front of each and everyone, isn't it? Right. Now let us carry a right luggage. Every day we are carrying a luggage. So what kind of a luggage that we are going to carry? Are you going to be a arrow-proof person, or are you going to be a dodge arrow kind of a luggage you are going to carry? So the problem with dodging arrows are very simple. When the problem comes to us, we divert the problem. No, it's not me. It is somebody, that person. So the arrow will go off. When the problem comes, no, this person. One day you can escape, 2 days you can escape, or few days you can escape. One day you will get caught. You are going to get hit. Problem with dodging arrows. Right. What is the arrow-proof armor? Whatever comes to me, how I'm going to face those challenges, those problems, whether it is tsunami, whether it is corona, whether it is any kind of a challenges on daily basis. On my daily activity, how am I going to use this armor? For corona, we know what we are going to carry, what we are going to wear. We know what we are going to, mask, gloves, all the arrow-proof, armor-proof, what we are wearing. Okay, so that we want to be on the safer side. But these kind of a negative items, negative environment, how are we going to handle ourselves? Arrow-proof armor comes from the change, my dear people. And that change is never come from anybody else. That change has to come from self. Yes, you and me, we are supposed to change ourselves. We are not going to blame anybody else in our life. Putting the arrow-proof armor, the change happens in 3 things, as I mentioned earlier: thinking, feeling, and the behavior. If you put all the 3 together, you'll get that 100% score, where we got attitude. So how to change your feeling now? So these 3 things we are going to see: thinking, behavior, and the feeling. So how are we going to change our feeling? Changes happens personally from inside out. What you think, it will come out. So accept the responsibility. I am responsible for who I am. I am responsible for what I have. I am responsible for what I do. Here I'm giving one more word, one more proverb. If you born poor, that's not your mistake at all. If you born poor, it's not your mistake. But if you die poor, whose mistake? You understand. How to change your behavior? The behavior changes takes true assessments, determination, and discipline. How to change your thinking? The changes come from observing logically in every situation. Corona is there, yes. How are we going to come up in life? Staying home is not the final destination. We have to come out, we have to do something. So observe your thinking. You got 2 choices, either right side or left side. This is all very interesting. We will continue. Oh, no. I will see to it tomorrow. Tomorrow it will look different. How irritating that guy. He's like that. She's like that to me. No, we always think in 2 different categories. When anything comes to us, either positive or negative. So manage yourself, manage your talk. Today is going to be a wonderful day. You may think in that way. Or today is going to be a crappy day. You can think in that way. You are the owner. If you think you can, boss, you are right. If you think you cannot, boss, you are right. Easy. The best quotes across the globe, they say something on the positive attitude. A positive thought is the seed of a positive result. If you don't like something, you change it. If you can't change it, you change your attitude. Don't complain. The most significant change in a person's life is a change of an attitude. Right attitude produces right actions. If you really want to be happy, nobody can stop you. You are the owner of it. Whether a glass is half full or half empty depends on the attitude of the person who's looking at it. There is a better way for everything. Find it. A positive attitude is not a destination. It is a way of life. The difference between a successful person and others is not a lack of knowledge, but rather a lack of will. The positive thinker sees the invisible, feels the intangible, and achieves the impossible. The man with confidence in himself gains the confidence of others. You will only go as far as you think that you can go. The biggest mistake of all is to avoid situations in which you might make a mistake. A positive attitude is like a magnet for positive results. Our life is a reflection of our attitudes. Positive attitudes create a chain of reaction of positive thoughts. Attitude, not aptitude, determines your attitude, altitude. No man fails if he does his best. Understand that. Sooner or later, those who win are those who think they can. A creative attitude is a fuel of progress and growth. Either I will find a way or I will make one. Be the change you want to see in this world. Forgive others and you will be forgiven. Let me give you a story. The attitude from a big man. You know him. It was time when Abraham Lincoln was elected as the 16th president of the United States. It was one of his first address to the nation. President Lincoln stand to start his address. Suddenly one rich teased him, "Hey Lincoln, don't forget, your father used to make shoes for my family." He wanted to insult him. A evil laughter rise in the crowd. Lincoln looked at that person and smiled. Very good smile. He replied, "Yes, sir. My father was one of the best shoemaker in the country. No one had ever complained about his shoes. Sir, if you ever feel problem in shoes made by my father, tell me. I also know that art. I will mend them for you." After a few minutes of silence, the hall was filled with applause. Attitude truly means the gratitude for the life given to us. So let's celebrate the extra bite in our plates, the health credited to us, for great friends and relations, for every additional penny in our packet. Let's live this life with full joy and celebration. Thank you. In case if you've got some more minutes, I can go ahead with another 4 more slides. De Silva?
So just a note to the audience, if I may ask the audience if they have any questions for Mr. Ravi, if you can type it in the Q&A icon at the bottom of your screen. Just type it there, not in the chat window. Can you type it in the Q&A option at the bottom of your screen if you're joining us on Zoom? Mr. Ravi will answer your questions. So in the meantime,
You can go ahead with the 4 more.
Shall I? Oh, there. Thank you very much. That's positive again. I'm getting it back now. Thank you so much. If you think you can or you can't, you are right. Henry Ford. Influence your environment, add positive behavior, replace the bad habits, spread a smile around, sprinkle some positive or negative. Focus on the good of each day. Say please and thank you. Practice empathy. Evaluate your behavior. Never miss an opportunity to compliment something. Choice is yours. With bad attitude, you can never have a positive day. With bad attitude, you can never have a positive day. With a positive attitude, you can never have a bad day. With a positive attitude, you can never have a bad day. Remember to watch your definition. They become thoughts. Watch your thoughts. They become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they become your behavior. Watch your behavior, they become your attitude. Watch your attitude, it becomes your destiny. My dear people, thank you very much for the opportunity. You can ask me questions now, I'm open. And there is one more, say, okay, only poll is visible. There is a survey there actually. Silva, can you help me out? How to take out that survey?
Where, sir? Where is it?
In our page one, in the poll area itself, there is a survey.
Can you share it the same way you shared the poll?
Which poll, sir? Poll 2 or?
No, poll 1, poll 2 is done. I've done one more of the survey as well. Okay, not an issue.
In the meantime, one of the questions have come in saying, how do you tackle stress in COVID times?
I'm sorry, come again.
How do you tackle stress in COVID times?
Oh yeah, that's a brilliant question. Thank you very much. Who's the person asked this question?
By Nitesh Nair.
Mr. Nitesh Nair, I really appreciate for this question. That's a way how we are taking things. Yes, the corona, first of all, many people have lost a job across the globe. Second, people whoever was having job or whoever is having job now, their salary package has come down, money has come down, and everybody, we stuck at home. There are three major changes happen in three major industries: educational field, business environment, and the family. Family, there is a change. Mother, father, children, they don't have time to talk to each other earlier before corona. So that was a great change happened. They wanted to understand whether they like it or not. Forcefully, the government, the police, thanks to all the people who forced, no, you stay at home. Let us, you understand your family members. Wow, that was a very good change. On a positive note, I understood what my wife's pain is all about. My wife understood what, each and everything. So one big division in family, there are a number of changes happened. Very good. Business. The day when the government announced Bandh, everybody was rushing. They did not go anywhere. Everybody was rushing towards the supermarkets. Take some products. Correct me if I'm wrong somewhere. Take the product, grab as much as possible. In US, there are many areas where the supermarkets are closed and they reduce. No, only 2 items, only 3 items for you like that. No, they restricted buyers. And apart from that, online marketing. You dial, it's delivered, something like that. Very so second part of it. The third part of it, educational field. Wow. In the olden days, in the schools and colleges, teachers are always asking people, and you guys are a majority of your teachers here, teachers, professors, no mobile phone to the college, no mobile phone to the school. Don't look at, there are many restrictions. Everything has been changed. Have a mobile phone, have an internet. Those days, teachers were, what we were all telling, don't talk in the class. Now, through internet, what we are saying, please speak, say something. Come, let us make a dual communication. Correct me, yes or no? Changes are happening. The way how you look at things, positive or negative. Yes, some people's money has gone. Some people's saving is reduced. Some people who are able to manage better. Now let us talk about the majority of the people who really struggled, who came to the road because they don't have the basic. They don't have the basics at home or in their packet. This is what the corona has taught to them. Are you in the right job towards your life? Are you getting the right one? Are you spending the right one? Are you, all your, this is what has made us to think many things. How I change, or how we, all of us, we are teaching professionals. Today we are all sitting here. 6,000 plus or whatever the number of 1,000 people are here, teachers are here from various parts of the world. Can you believe it? This is what the reality is all about. And we are very happy to do this. Thank you very much. This is how we are all, we have assembled here. Otherwise, each and every sessions are charged. In Qatar, I'm sorry, I'm not, there is no income tax officers here. For each session, we are charging, gentlemen, 25,000 Qatari riyal. 25,000 Qatari riyals we charge for a session. Approximately 5 lakh rupees for one topic for 90-minute session. For 90-minute session. I'm not blaming the people. I'm not blaming the environment. Today, being the first day of the week, that 7 days, we had an opening ceremony. But some of us, though we are all elite people, though we are all teaching professionals, send the feedback. Gentlemen, ladies, the session is not done here. It is just an opening ceremony for a 7 days program. Please understand where you are. Please understand what you are doing. You have come over here for an opening ceremony of a 7 days event. Many legends have come over here. Chancellors, doctorates, many professors, many teachers are there. And understand the process. Understand of whatever that you are doing in your life. One job you are doing, 100% concentrate. You are going to a movie, concentrate on the movie. You will not be attending the mobile phone. Correct me. No mobile phone, because I am paying money, I am entering the movie mall. So no disturbance at all. You are going to the ground. You don't think about what food you are going to have for lunch or dinner. Your concentration is on the ground. Gentlemen, when you are coming here to the class, when you are coming here to the dining room, when you are coming here for a session, concentrate what you are doing. Abraham Lincoln, Pranab Mukherjee, who was passed, I'm sorry. All the presidents, prime ministers, top management, everybody is having 24 hours, which is common for all. Can you believe that? The God has given us the same time to everyone, time management. If you spend 1 minute, you are answerable. There are few items, you will not get it back. Your life is one. Your time is one more. Somebody is spending their time over here. Lots of professionals, they are spending their efforts, weeks together. I have to really appreciate Dr. Vayadurai and Dr. Shivashakti. There are many professionals, even admin team. Late night, 2 o'clock, I'm calling them. They say, yes, sir, I am ready. 2 o'clock, 2:30, 3 o'clock. Can you believe me? Midnight, you say midnight or early morning, whatever you call it as. They are ready. Sir, yes, let us do with us. Not only for me. If it is happening to me, I think more than 75 or 80 plus sessions what these people have conducted. For every session, they are spending round the clock, 24/7, 365 days time. Every minute spent is spent with the right attitude. You think where you are standing. Many people over is approaching me. And of course, thanks to the corona, those 25,000 Qatari real session has been given complimentary over here in this parameter. Can you believe it? You never entered. Or some people who are bothering about, in my survey, why I was asking is in my survey, I have asked one question. What is the one item that you are going to carry from here? Positive attitude or a participation certificate? Why are you here? To learn something, to gain something, or only certificate? Only certificate, even you come to my home, full of cups, certificates, everything is there, more than 46 plus. What to do if you don't have the right attitude? What if you don't know how to behave in the public? What if you don't know how to you face your environment? What if, forget about the environment, your family, your wife, your mother, your parents, your children, your own colleagues? This is where we are. The respect doesn't come from outside. What you give, you will get it back. What you give, you'll get it back. You always spread the good things. I am damn sure, 100% I'm sure you'll get that 100% back. Fantastic question asked by somebody. Thank you very much. Maya, right?
Yes.
He has extended my session to another 30 minutes. I don't know. I'm sorry for the...
No problem, sir.
Any other questions,
Take
please?
your own time.
If I
Any
may
other
ask
questions?
the panelists if they have
Yes. Participants available, Sylvia. Panelist. I added panelist.
Some of the panelists,
6 more
some of the
members.
participants have become panelists now. So if any of you
Participants, please unmute.
Yeah.
If you want to speak to him, please unmute yourself, please.
Shoot me with your questions. I'm ready now. AK-47, 57, 67 has been given to you. The mic is there on you. Unmute yourself and fire. My survey says one more. Do you have a gratitude? Yeah, I'm sorry. Karani.
Good afternoon, sir. This is Anita here.
Madam Anita, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, everyone here. I'm so glad to, I can't express my feeling what a wonderful session it was. And I am very happy to join this session. One question I wanted to ask from you, sir. Sir, if I have the attitude, but I do not have the support to go through that, so what will be my means what would be my course of action in that case if I don't have the support?
Very good. Ms. Anita Sen, very nicely asked. From where, you can unmute yourself. From where you want the support from? Your environment or from yourself?
From the environment, basically.
Environment, it will give you all negatives only, I told you.
Yes, sir. That's the main thing, because all the negative thoughts, they keep on coming, and the positive thought will be automatically converted into the negative thought afterwards.
Yeah, I do agree, actually. I know I can have some sympathy or empathy. In Qatar or in Gulf countries, it happens. No newspaper gives any negative news at all. Majority, 99%. Yes, there is no negative news at all. In Gulf countries, I'm just saying. Whereas we, Indian, what we are getting is all activities. We spread the negativities. Anita Sen has asked the right question. What to do? Madam, very simple. God has given you 2 years. Many people have observed the purpose of the 2 years is wear a mask. Oh, yeah, God he knows the years he has given you to hold your mask. No. Take the negative year, leave it here. Finished. Is your problem solved, Ms. Anita?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much.
Sir, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Salman, right? Salman Raju?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Nowadays, most of the people are emphasizing on skills, sir. Even though the Prime Minister also. But you are saying attitude is more than the skill or knowledge. Just to justify it, sir. And also shall I ask the second question, or shall I go for the second question?
Go ahead. No issues. In case if I'm unable to recollect it again, I'll ask you again to repeat it. No issues.
Okay. Actually, you said behavior is a sea level. It is only a 10%. 90% is low level, water level.
Yes.
That is behavior.
Yes.
As for the psychology definitions, attitude is a part of behavior. But
attitude is a part of
behavior.
Okay.
Attitude is a part of behavior, thinking, attitude, imagination, whatever. And my question, sir, it is my submission. These two are raised in my mind. Thank you.
Very good.
Please.
Salman Raju, no, wait. You should not go away just like that. I'll let talk to you. You are from which state?
I am from Andhra Pradesh, working in Sri Krishna
Which district? Which district?
Anantapur district.
What is the capital of that district?
Andhra Pradesh, sir.
What is it?
Capital. The capital city is a problem to our Andhra Pradesh. Actually,
no, I'm not talking about Andhra Pradesh. I'm talking about your district. What is the
Anantapur district?
You are saying the city name is also same. You are saying that district name is also same. How it is possible?
Anantapur is a district, sir, and Amaravati is a capital city to Andhra Pradesh.
Okay, behavior can be, and attitude can be like the way your Anantapur is a city. It operates in that way, and it operates as a district as well. Similar way, you can take attitude as a behavior, but attitude is attitude. If you do it in the right way, it will be taking, it will take care of everything. Is it okay or not okay?
As per my concern, what I have learned, attitude is a part of behavior, but instead of you are saying it differently. As per your first example, what we are means sea level is 10%.
In your talk, you mentioned by mistake, you mentioned behavior in down level. Behavior is
Down
there
level.
on the top level.
Yeah, it is there on your PPT, sir.
Above
That
on the sea level. See what
I have
happens?
not. Okay, that's
What happens?
Okay.
If you no issues. If you get all the subjects 100 marks, 100% of marks, but still for medicine, we don't consider certain subjects. Correct me.
Okay. Mm.
So there it ends. Attitude, that is actually the base of everything. It's a foundation of it. Whatever the level of building that you want to build, if the right attitude is there, anything is possible. Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir. Please tell me, please.
All right. So I am Mr. Pingro from Shillong, Meghalaya.
Hi. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, sir. So, sir, actually, I'm teaching political science for class 11 and 12, and I face some problems with the attitude of children. Like some of them, they are very aggressive. Sometimes it is impossible, like, to help them to come out from that particular attitude.
Okay.
So, sir, can you suggest me some of the measures how
sure.
to help them out?
Is it
Yes.
through online class or like offline class?
Offline class.
Not online.
Not online.
Okay. Give them some responsibilities for those people who are making your class, who's giving trouble. Give them some responsibilities and understand the difference, how it happens. They are the class leader for maybe 1 hour session or maybe 15 minutes. For 10 people, they are the responsible persons. Something like that. Will it work out?
Sir. Yes, sir. I will do that.
That is one of the aspect. Because what happens? I'm sorry. Yeah, you are continuing. Tell me.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. In our five, I'm sorry. Okay,
yes,
go ahead. Mic is on you. Tell me, please.
All right, sir. And sir, see, like sometimes even when we give them responsibility for that particular day, they will be okay. But the next day, they are coming back again to the same attitude what they have been.
Yeah, the problem handling issues.
All right,
this is coming under a skill called problem handling. When the problem comes, how are we handling? Sir, generally what teachers we do, you stand up on the bench or you get out of my class. Hope I'm right. Yeah, so we do some activity. There is another positive way of handling those people. That is what I was talking about. Giving them a responsibility or giving them some kind of a game-based activities so that these people are engaged with that, so that they will not trouble others. And later we can take them for a separate session, a counseling part, those kind of stuff. First day when we meet 40 students or 50 students, it is little difficult. But remember, we are going to deal with the same 40 or 50 students for throughout the year, right?
Yes, sir.
So let us take one stone at a time, one brick at a time. Slowly, if we do that, those people also can become like our Abdul Kalam or anybody else.
Sure.
Thank you very much. That's a very good question as well. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Madam Jayasudha.
Sir Jayasudha, this is I'm from Bangalore. I'm very happy to attend this session, sir. I don't know whether my question is going to be a repeated question, but I thought let me put forth my question over here. Sir, I too have all attitudes. I too have positive thoughts. I too have how to handle skill, everything. But when it is for others, I take it positively and I advise them. I give them all positive input. All such things are happening. But when it comes to me personally, all positivities, I don't know where exactly it goes. Only negativities will be in front of me. I know this has to be handled, but still don't know how to overcome such situations, sir. So what is your input, sir?
Oh, very good, Jayasudha. Maybe I don't want to give you an answer directly, but let me give you an example of it. When talking about Usain Bolt, there are two questions have been asked to Usain Bolt. Sir, tell me the easiest item and tell me the toughest item in the world. He says the easiest item in the world is very simple. taking part in any competition, running race or anything. Usain Bolt is the one, right? Yeah. So he says taking participation in the running race, that is the easiest part. Sir, what is it you are saying? Yes. There are few reasons for it. In running race, when you run, with you, there are 9 to 10 people are coming along with you. Your task is very simple. Just beat those 9 people. Finished. You are a winner. Number one. Number two, the crowd, they always clap you. Wow, for every step, you will get nice claps. Superb. You'll get motivation so that you'll be able to achieve your target. That is the easiest item in the life. So the next question, what is the toughest one? Oh yeah. Once in 4 years, I'm running. My working hours is very simple. We are all working for years together, months together for a salary, right? 365 days, we are running like that. And Usain Bolt, his working hours is only 9.80 seconds, if I'm not wrong. For 4 years, once in 4 years, his working hours is 9.8 seconds, or take it as 10 seconds. That is what the working hours. Once in 4 years. Okay, the toughest part, the practice. Nobody appreciates when I'm doing the practice. Number one, the ground is empty. Number two, nobody there to run along with me. I have to go alone. So who's a competitor here? If Ravi Govindaraj, he is running, Ravi Govindaraj is a competitor. First time I'm running for 15 minutes. Next, I have to beat my own score, 14 minutes. Next 13 minutes, it has to be reduced in that way. Toughest situation is practice. And practice hours, 4 years you have to practice. He says, Usain Bolt says, 4 years, practice, 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 practice. Practice makes people perfect. No practice? Oh, so Jayasudha, Madam Jayasudha, are you able to get me now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So it is whatever happens to you, instead of seeing those negative news, negative people, why don't we see the positive people? Yes. One of the panelists, I think Vice Chancellor or Professor, Doctorate, somebody, I think CEO, he says, Dr. Abdul Kalam, what kind of a person he is? Born as an Indian, died as an Indian. And there are many activities in between, which everybody is aware. I don't want to comment. We have got those 5 people are also. Let us put ourselves in that way. Let us create more Abdul Kalams. Let us create ourselves in that way. So definitely it is possible, madam. Thank you very much for a good question. Next. Anybody else? No more bullets. 6 bullets supposed to be there even for a pistol. Okay, now in case if you don't have a question,
hello, sir.
No problem. I'm sorry, yes.
Sir, my name is Fayman Paul.
Yes, Mr. Paul.
First of all, I congratulate you. It's a very wonderful session.
Thank you, sir.
I have one question for you.
Please.
Can you suggest our daily mental exercises to develop our positive attitude in our life?
Exercise for the body or mind?
Mind.
Oh, that's a fantastic question. Because yesterday when I was talking to the panel, I was just saying that, for body, I am not the right person because many people are teaching me now. So there I become a trainee and those people become trainers and I listen, whatever they say. Mind, who's a trainer? You are the trainer. And the first question when we say in the poll, when we started the beginning of the session, many people have mentioned who's a mentor or who's a leader. They mentioned teachers, some people, boss, my manager, my superior, because he is also there in the same forum, he is watching me. So I have to mention his name, so ABCD. And when it comes to trainer, even for many sessions, whenever I'm going, people say Ravi Govindaraj is a trainer. Or when it comes to leader, who's a leader, they say some names. Boss, the right leaders, right trainers are there everywhere. You are the trainer. You are the leader. There is a leader in each and every one. There is a trainer in each and every one. And your first trainer, your first leader, your first mentor is your parents who taught you. They are the teachers. They are the teachers. So they taught you from the beginning. And then you come to the teachers. Now the teachers, they are also playing the dual role. They are teachers one way, they are parents another way. They can also understand your issues from the parental side of it. So who's a teacher, who's a trainer? There are many people we are getting, the environment is giving to us. The real trainer who's sleeping in you. The real leader who's sleeping in you. You are the master of all. This 24 hours, I'm calculating, maybe one example I can give you. One counselor to another counselor is talking for 1 hour. What is the expenses? One MLA to another MLA, 1 hour talk. What is the expenses? One state chief minister to another state chief minister, 1 hour talk. What is the expenses? One prime minister, US president is coming here for 1 hour meeting. What is the expenses? Everything, it has got a different value. Now you and me, we are spending 1 hour of value, time here. What is the value of it? We are not talking about any movie. We are not talking about any cinema actors or other which is irrelevant items. We are talking about our development plan. So every minute is we are responsible for each and every minute. If you use this minute as a foundation for your life, it will develop you. It will give you the right growth, whatever that you are looking for. If you don't use it throughout the year, there is a conversation between the two students. One student, says, come on, nothing important. Reading in, just before, during the examination, you can see many students on the day of the examination. We are all teachers. On the day of the examination, you can see students, they become suddenly superpower. They are getting it. Even while traveling in their fathers, their parents' vehicle or anything, still they will be reading. Oh, yeah, what kind of coaching they are. We are trying to use the last moment, whether it is studies or life. Wrong thing. We have to make use of each and every second where we are living now. If you use that, it is possible, sir. You are the trainer, you are the coach, we can take care of ourselves.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Paul. I'm through the chat, I'm seeing Madam Kanaha has asked, so you are a role model? No, I'm not. I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be every day. When you ask a poet, Kavi Perarasu Vairan Muthu, he said in one of the things, there are many other big people also, they said, can you tell me, you've given so many books, so many points, tell me the best one. He says, the next one is going to be the best one. It's done. Past is done. We are not here to talk about how I was, what I made. Boss, current scenario is different. Many people are asking, why are you still studying more degrees, more diplomas? Boss, I am supposed to be updated my knowledge. I wanted to talk to the youngsters, whoever is coming now. I wanted to talk about their studies, but they are not supposed to be aware about their studies. That is the topic. Yesterday, I was conducting one session over here in Qatar Foundation. There are big universities, about 24 universities. And about many people were there. The many cooks were there. They are preparing 3, 4 or 4 lakhs food on daily basis. I asked them one small question. How the rice has to be converted to a cooked one, raw rice to cooked one. How? What are the items required? All the chefs, top chefs, they said all the ingredients. Sir, salt is required. Sir, water is required. Sir, pot is required. Sir, everything is required. What happens? Sir, time is required. Everything is right. What if time is short? What will happen? Time is more. What will happen? Water is short. What will happen? Water is more. What will happen? Pot is not the right one. What will happen? Every question is actually there is an issue. We are concentrating more on our rice, our food. We are not bothering about our life. And after all the survey poll, I gave them one ingredient. After all the top level chefs explained, I gave them one ingredient. Can I add one ingredient? Yes, sir. What about the fire? Which was missing. In their entire talk, fire, gas, micro, whatever wave ovens, that fuel was not mentioned. So like that, in your 24 hours, if you analyze it, things will become normal. Like the way how we concentrate on our food, we will concentrate our time, our life also for a better process. Yes, sir.
Shall I know the tools for the positive attitude? Sir?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. Shall I know the tools for positive attitude?
It is there in you, your mind.
Yeah.
In the festivals, if you go, you said Andhra Pradesh, right? Salman Raju?
Yes, sir.
Anandapur district. Okay. So
Yes,
if you
sir.
go to a festivals and all, the children, there are a number of shopping takes place. There are some spectacles for the children. Green color one, red color one, they wear. If you purchase a red color one, whatever you see it is reddish in color. If you wear a green one, whatever you see it is greenish in color. So the tool is there in your mind. The mind is a positive idea. Once if you change your mind, that is what the change should not come from the environment. The environment will not give you. We are supposed to change ourselves. You change yourself first. You change your family next. You change your neighbors, your society. Everybody is ready to blame the society. Society is right. Government is not right. They should have done this. They should have done this. We are ready to give advices. Or we are able to follow that.
Yes, sir.
There it ends. It's a mind change, sir. The mind change is the tool, actually. Thank you, sir.
Sir, start the day with love and fill the day with love and spend the day with love daily.
The lovable person is saying, the birthday baby. Thank you very much, ma'am. Wow, very nicely said.
Yeah, good afternoon,
The
sir.
mantra of positive attitude.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. Very nice of it. Madam Vandana, yeah, yes, please.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. First of all, I would like to congratulate you for such an enthusiastic session. And really, as a teacher, I gained a lot of inputs regarding what should be the correct attitude towards everyone around. So there's one question which I wanted to ask, because when it comes to the output as a teacher, if I want to give the maximum output to my students, okay, so it also requires a positive attitude of the students as well as the parents, and that becomes a big deterrent, okay, especially when it comes to the outcome of a teacher. So generally I have felt there's a lot of resistance from the parents, because certain students, they are not able to score very good marks, but then the parents, there is a lot of discouragement and lot of because they compare their children with others. So how to help the parents to develop a positive attitude in this regard, sir?
Madam, superb, madam. It's a fantastic question, Madam Vandana. Those days when my father was there, that time there was no good parenting sessions. Whereas currently we are having many institutions are conducting a good parenting sessions to the parents as well. Because at times, as you said, it is not the students who have to be corrected. Sometimes, we feel that the environment, the family environment, if that get changed, definitely, the change happens here. So many institutions are starting some good parenting session, calling the parents together for a 3-hour session. They call trainers like us, or, even the teachers panel, they do that, a session, how the parent, they want the child's future. It is the bricks, not only the teachers giving it, it is the bricks which has been, there are some share from the house, from the environment, everybody is taking a share. For a good child, everything has to go in one line, which means, why don't we do some good parenting sessions? We can also educate. Your children may require 365 days time to come to your school, but parents may require maybe 12 sessions. That is where we are having parents, teachers meeting once in a month or once in a quarter. So let us make use of those items. Let us spend little time extra during that PTA meeting. Probably that item will be, it will go off. Or sometimes some people, some parents, they also may feel a little bad because other parents are there in the same class. And if you give them something negative or, all these things through the negative way, they also feel a little shy to be there actually. So probably we will convert ourselves, if he is good in this category, if he picks those quality, he will be there on the other level. Something like that. When we convert our items, the positive words and the negative words. So instead of me asking, did you understand? Or why don't you understand? Both are same word. But why don't you is a negative version? Did you understand is a positive version? Why? Every word has got that positive and negative. So let us try to find it. Yesterday I was talking to the panel. In case they asked me to speak for 1 month, immediately I could have started my session because I'm going to talk for 1 month. But in case if they given me, 60 minutes or 45 minutes or whatever, I have to prepare for 1 month. To talk 45 minutes, I have to prepare for 1 month. You know why? The words are reduced. So the quality, the value of the words are supposed to be extra, more. So that reaches the right client. So there it ends. So did I answer your question, ma'am?
Sir, actually, yeah, to a large extent. But sir, sometimes I've seen it's very difficult to mold, especially it's easy to mold children, but it's very difficult to mold the mentality of, because they have a set trend of mind. And it's very difficult to mold, especially the grown-up peoples. That is what I have personally observed.
Yeah, which class that you are dealing actually? Primary, nursery, or
no. I'm dealing with senior sections, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, senior sections, you get that. Okay, so the problems occurred or started from some other directions. Because when we are dealing with children, this is what the human being's lifestyle is all about. When you're a kid or a child, we trust, we believe our parents. Initially, they are giving us food with no salt, no sweet, we are taking. And later they are adding little salt, a little sweet, and whatever they are adding, we are taking. When the child reaches certain level, we are demanding, Mommy, Maggie, please, something like that. We demand. After 20 years, we say, what, Mommy, you don't know how to cook only. That is the area where the chef changes in the life. The mother will replace, the cook will be replaced from mother to a wife. Wife is also kid only, but the husband cannot handle that wife. Initially, he'll say everything is perfect. And then another 20 years, then the daughter-in-law will come to your picture. So like that, the change, if we change the environment, if they change the responsibility, or if you are able to make those people understand about the reality, why they are here, and what is their talent, if you are able to analyze that, I think we can take care of that people also. There are some people, they turn out in that way. I am one among. I was a negative guy when I was studying. Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello?
During my 9th standard, there was a Tamil teacher. He was teaching me a poem. He was teaching me a poem with the formulas and all the other things. The formulas are there not only for mathematics class, even for language class also it is there. So when he was teaching ner thema, ner pulima, ner themangai, ner pulimangai, like that, there are some rules and regulation terms and sure. I was very naughty and I was writing something. So I've been caught. My teacher asked, what are you doing? So I'm also writing a poem. How dare you to do this? First, listen to the formula and then you start doing it. Okay. He was a very great teacher of mine. He says, he gave me an opportunity. Okay. Understood. What is that you have done? Okay, it's a song. Okay. Can you read that song? He asked me. So that is the area I was saying this song. I'm sorry for the other people who are not able to understand. பொங்கி வரும் வெள்ளமூரை அழிக்கும் போதை தங்கிவிட்டால் ஊர் நம்மை பழிக்கும் தம்பி போதை தரும் மாத்திரையில் வாதை தரும் யாத்திரையில் போவதற்கும் எண்ணுவதும் ஏனோ நீ சாவதற்கு வந்த மகன் தானோ பொங்கி வரும் வெள்ளம் ஊரை அழிக்கும் போதை தங்கிவிட்டால் ஊர் நம்மை பழிக்கும் போதை தரும் மாத்திரையில் வாதை தரும் யாத்திரையில் ஏன் அப்ப போறீங்க அந்த மாதிரி why you wanted to go for those kind of you are becoming an addict for those kind of illegal activities, drugs, those kind of cigarettes, etc., whatever you call it. What happens today? It is month, it is corona, it is lockdown, nothing is operating. Suddenly one day a liquor shop is opened. I don't know, some parts of the world, somewhere it happened. The entire crowd gathered. Oh yeah, because the liquor has got alcohol or is ABCD, whatever it is. Where is the society now? In 25 years before, I was talking about that. I'm sorry.
No, sorry, sir. Sorry.
Okay. So second thing, I was working for many five-star hotels as a F&B manager, corporate F&B manager, those stuff. I was, one of my unit is actually double-decker bar in the five-star hotel, double-decker bar. To cross my bar, you need 2 hours. Stakes will be there in the first floor and the couple will be there in the ground floor. To cross that, you need 2 hours. I get lots of supplies. I've never tasted till today in my life. I've done a number of courses with mixology also. I've done some medals there, and I've never tasted. So it is not the Pandit who's not tasting the alcohol. That's not the kick. The barman is not tasting the liquor. That's that's a matter, I believe. Very strongly, I believe. Thank you, madam. I really appreciate those people. There are many 100 people are here. Regarding the timing, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for
Hello?
the insight.
Hello?
Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Hello.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, good afternoon, sister.
Sister Myrtle, sir. I am from Karnataka, Mysore. Sir. Pardon, sir?
ನೀವು
ಓಕೆ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ ಸರ್. ನೀವು ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಿ ಸರ್?
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಸರ್, ನೀವು ಆಗ ಮಿಸಸ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಮಿಸಸ್ ಅನಿತಾ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಈಗ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು
I request you to convert your question in English so that no problem.
Okay, yes, sir. Sir, Mrs. Anita, and just now you answered something of I want clarification. After giving everything to the students, giving best to the students, then even the principal, the students, the parents all condemn about the teaching, and they say, and abruptly they change the teachers because of others' intervention. Then how to manage to have the positive attitude? How to go again back to the college with that earlier whatever I had the motivation to do?
Can you read the question again, madam? I'm sorry.
Sir, doing everything. I was a teacher educator for 18 years. Then I shifted to the now pure section. Sir, after doing best, because these are poor children, even I trained with the supplement students and they've got 90% result.
Okay, that's good.
Instead of that, still in spite of that, sir, even the principal, the students and the parents do not, they say only the negative thing, whatever they have taught is not understood. And abruptly they have changed the, listening to the students, they have changed all the teaching staff, except leaving me in the faculty. In that again, I have to go back to the college in what motivation I can have or what attitude I can have.
Brilliant question. Brilliant question. Why? Because those days in Gurukulam, we say that those days, the student has been sent to the Gurukulam for about 14 years or 15 years with one master teaching all the subjects. Whatever the master does, no king or no parents, they have got rights to ask anything to the master. And the master takes 14-15 quality timing, and then he sends the children back to their home. But current scenario, for every section, every lesson, every year, we are having a change in teachers and all the other things. But still some institutions, 8th, 9th, 10th standard students, they keep the same class teacher for the next 3 years to go along. There are some patterns, they are doing it in that way. One of the right thing. Yes, those days we have given the sticks not only to the police, the sticks which was there with the teachers, that was really worked out. I don't know how many teachers can support me. Nowadays, if you do something, as you said, how can you do this to my son or daughter, whoever it is? Did you touch? Did you do anything? Okay, so where is the corrections here? Or on the other side, in many training, we always take a white sheet, we keep a dot or a star, we write something. We ask people, what is this? It's a star, it's a dot, whatever they see that, they say that. We forget to see the entire balance sheet of the paper, which is whitish in color. 99% whitish, which we don't bother. As you said, you are giving 90% of your attendance, your performances, which people did not bother. They bother about that small quantity. Happens. So what to do now? Those parents to be educated. Probably you can call only those parents separately for a session also. We are here to help them out. We can help them out. Is it answered, madam?
My one more thing is others' intervention. The staff is changed. The outsiders are involved in the institution. In that case, I am alone in the earlier faculty. I have to deal with them. How to go about?
Okay, so apart from the particular people, the parents and the teachers, there is a third party element also comes into the action.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so very good question. So I don't know, because what is there in your mind? Generally, it happens. Our people in olden days, if any accident happens, everybody will say call the ambulance, and nobody calls ambulance. We wanted to pass the bugs to somebody else, and we don't want to take the response. Nowadays, it has gone to the next extreme. And any accident, they are trying to take the selfies. Again, they are not supportive. So when it comes to positive, people are not supporting. But when it comes to this kind of a negatives, always people are always coming and without understanding the ground level reality, and they are doing it. In this case, we have to go for uh, again third party in case if you are unable to handle, if your school management is not able to handle, or probably as third party comes, probably as we can um, get some support from police in case. If I don't know what is the reality of your issue, but I'm just saying, because it is not about all these factors. It is a life of that particular son or daughter, that small child. If these people don't understand, the parents don't understand, that is where the alcohol and all things are playing up. It is changing the parents. Because of that, they are not being a good parents in their house, which affects the child a lot. So probably yes, a good parenting session in different levels, probably we can think about it. Yes, madam.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sir, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Madam Vimala.
Yeah, I'm Vimala. Sir, actually, what is that is sometimes we are positive. Okay, we are positive. We have positive energy. We think positive. We go and we read lots of books. We do everything positive. But when people are negative, if it affects us a lot. We get depressed. We get sad. At that moment, we are not able to overcome that. So, can you give some tips for that to overcome the negativity that is around us? Because always we are with people. We are not alone. We cannot be isolated and we cannot be alone. So, how to overcome that situation when negativity is around us?
The solution, what I've shown you now, a water bottle.
No,
The
sir.
first solution, yeah, you are saying very soft words. What I'm saying is people will kill you with their negative thoughts. The society will kill us with the negative thoughts. The first level, I have to take care of myself with a positive attitude. Drink little water. Cool yourself. Never respond immediately. Because whatever that you are doing immediately, sometimes, something comes out, it will pop up in a negative way also. So control yourself. That is where we tell people, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sometimes it is easy. 1001, 1002, 1003, like that, you start counting so that you try not to respond immediately. Because now the culture has been created, WhatsApp, Facebook, sharing options. Without even understanding the reality, they are forwarding the message. Without even understand, that's why I said concentrate on what you are doing. Understand, concentrate on our words, concentrate on our feelings, how to express it, where to express it, how, like that rice example. There are rice to be cooked, every aspect to be taken care. So if you do it in that way, it is possible. One more example probably I can give you for this question. The driver. Here in this country, we follow about 17 parameters. The driver has to, of course, across the globe, the drivers has to concentrate on the road. He has to look at the 3 mirrors in the car. He has to look at the speed meter. He has to understand what level that he is in. He has to bother about the lane discipline, etc. There are many items. All these things he has to do it in the same second. He cannot come and say 1 minute I slept. Is it okay? It's not okay. So our life is actually crucial, and we all of us are also drivers in our life. We are the one who drive our life, and our life has got 16, 17 thousands of products like signals, traffic, lane discipline, signal issues, other passengers who are not disciplined. The previous madam was also asking, what if the third party comes? All these things comes across. How are we handling self-change? We will take care of it in that way. Water is the first one. Control ourselves. We are not giving immediate response. Sometimes we say that, okay, I'll give you your answer tomorrow, no problems. So we handle those problem handling structures. Is it You got it,
Yes,
ma'am?
sir. Thank you so much. Another thing, sir, we always postpone things, procrastination, like that we say, no, we postpone things. So I say tomorrow, 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 but the attitude, no, it comes often. Ah, okay, let me do it tomorrow. Okay, let me do it tomorrow. So how to do it today? Today I want to do means how can I put that motivation in me? I have
Okay,
to do
so
it
she
today.
very nicely she's pulling me another topic actually from me, procrastination or time management. We say that. So we say the time management, how that 1 minute is, how that 1 year becomes important. You ask the person who failed in 10th standard or +2. He will understand. He will tell you that 1 year how it is wasted. How this 1 month is wasted. You ask an employee who joined instead of April, he joined May. Because of that 1 year cycle, his promotion or his appraisal is postponed to the next year. Ask, like that, 1 month, 1 week, 1 day, 1 minute. The driver who was closed eyes for 1 minute, everything has happened. It's procrastination. We are postponing things. You are postponing your death, appreciated. You are postponing your promotion. Anybody postpones? Your appraisal, anybody postpones? No, 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 I need it. Breakfast? No, I cannot postpone. I want my breakfast. Lunch? I want it now. So let us give them the right examples, right subjects, so that people will not say no. They'll take it. Your procrastination will be taken care there. Got it, Madam Vimala?
Yeah, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Madam. Very good question. I know that I'm not talking to a lower level category people. I'm talking to an elite panel, doctorates, teachers, professionals, professors, and starting from nursery till the college students. A number of challenges are there because people's mentality differs. Nursery child, if you give them one word, they are keeping quiet. But here it's a different scenario. Youngsters, especially from 13 to 19, the teenage. That is the area, not only to you teachers. They are saying their parents itself, they are not right. That's why I gave one of the examples. Because that is the age, it says, whatever I am doing, I am right. That is a crucial stage of anybody's life. That is where the 10th standard or PUC or +2 comes into the picture. 14 years to 16 years. If they have been handled nicely, trust me, they are an elite person in the elite panel. If you don't handle them in the right way, there it ends. There the problem, it comes. Good question, madam. Thank you very much. Let us take one question only, instead of taking 2 to 3 questions together, and the time is extending and other people should not feel bored.
Maybe if we could do one last question and then we'll close after that.
Bullets are over.
Lots of bullets were shot.
There is no last option here. So anyway, it's to the panel now.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Ravi. That was absolutely fantastic. And I think it was a privilege for all of us to listen to you, to your deep insight today. Thank you for answering all the questions so aptly, and your positive attitude and your zest was very apparent, and we all appreciate it. Some really nice comments have come in the chat window also for you. So thank you, sir.
Thank you, Madam De Silva. Thank you so much.
I would like to call upon Mrs. Angel, to give the vote of thanks now.
Gratitude is the fairest blossom which springs from the soul. Good afternoon, everyone.
Angel ma'am, உங்களோட mic கொஞ்சம் வாய்க்கிட்ட வைங்க.
Okay, ma'am. Is it all?
Okay.
Okay. This is indeed a proud privilege for me to propose the vote of thanks for the first day of International Online Conference on High Impact Teachers for today and tomorrow. I thank God, the Almighty, for making today's conference a grand success. Together is a wonderful place to be. I would like to express my deep gratitude to the management of Tamil Nadu Teacher Education University, St. Charles College of Education, and Talent Ease USA for organizing this online conference on soft skills for global opportunities. I express my gratitude to the eminent resource person, Professor Ravi Govindaraj, Head Training and Development Integral Group Holding, Qatar. Thank you, sir, for enlightening us, for sharing your experience and optimistic thought, and inspiring us by your words of encouragement and presence. Thank you,
Thank you,
sir,
madam.
for this
Thank you very
wonderful
much.
session. The quality of a leader can be seen in the goals, dreams, and aspiration he sets, not only for himself, but for his team. It's my pleasure to thank such a determined leader, Chief Patron of this program, Professor N. Panchanagam, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Tamil Nadu Teacher Education University, for his democratic support. Thank you, sir. My sincere gratitude to the person who always be there right by your side. She's the one deserves special place in our hearts. Thank you, our beloved Reverend Sister Amali Anvarasi, Provincial Superior, Eastern Province, SCB. Thank you, Sister. We are deeply honored to thank patron of this program, Mr. Pradeep Antony, co-founder and CEO, Challenges, to educate the art of living, which help others to draw a personal and professional sketch of life. Thank you, sir. I'm very happy to express my sincere thanks to the distinguished, dedicated, and inspired personalities and the co-patron of this program, Dr. V. Balakrishnan, Registrar, Tamil Nadu Teacher Education University, Reverend Sister Sabina Jose, Secretary, St. Charles College of Education, and Mr. Leo Fernandez, co-founder and CEO, Talentees, for their moral support to all our endeavors regarding this conference. Thank you, sirs. Thank you, sister. Happy to express my special thanks to convener of this program, Dr. Govindam, Dean of Faculty and Controller of Examination, Tamil Nadu Teacher Education University, who is an idol of knowledge and inspiration to all of us. Thank you, sir. Happy to express my special thanks to convener of this program, Dr. Govindam,
Organizing secretaries.
Dean Faculty, Dean of Faculty and Controller of Examination, Tamil Nadu Teacher Education University, who is an idol of knowledge and inspiration to all of us. Thank you, sir. I also extend my sincere thanks to the convener of this program, kind and compassionate Sister Mary Catherine, a student counselor, St. John's College of Education, and energetic Ms. Ramona Viswanathan, Director, Challenge East, for their logistic support. Thank you, sister. Thank you, ma'am. An event of this magnitude requires detailed planning and meticulous execution. In this regard, I'm much bound to convey my sincere thanks to the adorable, ambitious, artistic, cheerful, and generous women, Dr. Sivasakti Rajammal, Assistant Professor, Tamil Nadu Teacher Education University. Thank you, ma'am, for your guidance and unwavering support. A big thanks to the organizing secretaries of this program, Dynamic Principal, Dr. A. Vayadurai, Talent Ease, and Admirable Ms. Entilde Silva, Associate Director, Talent Ease. We appreciate for your diligence and enthusiasm. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Last but not the least, I extend my heartiest thanks to professors, research scholars, teacher educators, student teachers, technicians, and all the participants for your involvement and cooperation. Once again, a big thanks to one and all. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Mrs. Angel.
Thank you,
Thank
sister.
you.
Sister,
Thank you, Ms. Entilde Silva.
Sabina, sister, thank you so much.
You
Leo Fernandez, sir, thank you so much. The Dr. Vayadurai, sir, thank you so much. Sister Catherine, sister, thank you so much. Thank you,
On behalf of the panelists, wish you a very happy birthday, ma'am.
Thank you, sister.
Oh,
Thank you,
let us
sister.
to
Thank you.
Happy birthday, madam.
Thank you, sister. Thank you.
Birthday.
Thank you,
Happy
sir.
birthday.
Thank you.
Silva, thank you so much, Silva. Thank you.
Yenke, you just want to make an announcement about tomorrow?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So tomorrow, join us for another very interesting day. We have Mr. Leo Fernandez, the co-founder and CEO of Talentees, a company that focuses on building skills and values for children. He will be talking about a very relevant topic, changing classrooms from teaching places to learning spaces. Tomorrow we start at 4:30, so don't miss out the time. Please join us at 4:30 in the evening. We look forward to having all of you on tomorrow as well. Thank you everybody for being part of today and for organizing such a wonderful event. It was my honor to be the MC today. Thank you for the rest of the days. Have a great, fruitful day. I will be in audience watching you all. Thank you
so much,
and have a
Silva.
great rest of
Thank you.
the Friday, everybody.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. Thank you so much.
Sir, thank you so much, Ravi Govindraj sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you all the participants. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam.
Govindra
Thank you,
sir,
madam.
very much thankful to you.
Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. You are the man behind all the success for me. You are the one who has given me the address over here to this elite panel.
Thank
Mr.
you,
Pure
sir.
Nice.
Thank you. Sir, madam.
Yes, sir.
My big thanks to you.
Thank you, Leo, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. All the best, Ravi.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
madam. Thank you very much.
It was very interesting, very participatory.
Oh,
Thank
Madam
you.
Sabina. Yeah, Sister Sabina. Yes, madam. Thank you very much, madam. Thank you.
Interaction.
Thank you, sir, for your informative session. Answered all the questions. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Madam. Thank you very much.
Amali, sister. Thank you so much, sister.
Thank you,
ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Happy birthday.
Sister இருக்காங்க பெரிய sister.
Many happy returns of the day, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much, sister Catherine. Sister,
Thank you, ma'am.
Sister mute பண்ணிருக்காங்க. Sister இருக்காங்க.
Amali is there online.
Amali sister இருக்காங்க, but mute ல. Okay. Sisters, have I wind up the session, sister?
Yeah, thank you, and happy birthday from all the participants. A very happy birthday, ma'am.
Vandana, thank you so much, ma. Thank you, ma. Thank you. You are active, very active participants, ma. You are one of the.
Because I find these sessions very informative. That is why I try to join all the sessions.
Thank you. Happy Teachers Day. Okay, sir.
Wind up, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Have a nice day. Thank you.
Miss Sivasakti, ma'am, enjoy your birthday lunch and rest of the day. Thank you for being such a big support via the right, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, dear. Thank you.
Sister,
Thank you.
Emily, Sister Mary, thank you.
Thank you.
Ravi, sir, it was fantastic listening to you today.